Are we live?
We're live.
We're live!
We're live! They live!
I hit the camera. No,
You didn't play my intro.
I did.
Oh.
We'd like to start by shaking all the cameras and yelling into the mics.
Yeah, yeah.
Part of it.
We're
I let y'all
professionals.
talk while I played the
Everybody, wake up! At home.
Welcome back!
So
It's been a
Welcome
long
back!
time.
It's been exactly 6 months, like I said.
Wow.
totally.
Yeah, I was trying
row.
to find the old video for 37 so I could like copy some stuff, and I was like, how long has it been?
I can tell you, I was going to a Halloween party.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it's been close to a year since we've been in Tyranna.
But we back.
We are back. Let's go around the table just for now. Say your name and who you're playing. We'll start here.
Hi. There's the camera. Hi, I'm Cora, and I'm playing Brana. Rogue Boy.
I'm Jason. I'm playing a Dragonborn cleric called Albroth Jarud.
My name is Mia, and I'm playing the Aragonasi Ranger Ronnie.
Hello! My name is Octavia, and I'm played by Cass.
I hate that. Stop it. Hi, I'm Christian. I'm playing Azra the Weezard.
I hate that more, actually.
Get used to it.
Elf monk.
Pop goes the Weezard. Callbacks.
Yeah, elf monk and then a human wizard.
Human.
Yeah, you didn't say.
Oh, Asamar Rogue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I am Kat, and I'm playing everyone else. So, let's recap. What has happened up till now?
There's been so much happening.
Who's covering that?
Everybody.
Everybody? Oh.
Oh, like what we've been doing?
Oh.
No,
Okay.
just
What
where
happened
did we
before?
start? We started
Rose.
a little city of foot roads in the Weary Souls Inn.
Well, we met Brock. Got
Rock.
got along, and he died.
Why?
He was murdered.
By you?
Yeah.
No.
Well,
Well,
people that looked like us.
yep, by people that
Murder.
looked like us. We were framed for his murder, and we've been trying to prove our innocence and getting sidetracked along the way.
There's a lot of getting sidetracked.
It's D&D. That's it. I feel like that's normal.
Yep, you guys
It's
were.
unclear to me whether we're still on the lam for murder.
You're not really in that everything kind of got mixed up. You were able to prove your innocence from the changeling who set you up.
I sure hope the king vouched for us after all of that.
You guys took off looking for Octavia's mentor. Ronnie had heard a message to go, so he kind of joined with Octavia. And Brana had had a dream that indicated he might want to follow up on the changeling. And Alabroth swore an oath to the widow, Soraya, and her son, Pebbles, about Rock. What was that oath?
No, actually, the oath was just bringing the man to justice.
That is true.
The other part was just him.
It was his personal goal.
Didn't want to
But
make any promises.
that's actually very much what the recap says, is that you swore an oath to avenge.
Mhm.
That was all the oath said. So you guys took off together to check it out. You did meet the mentor, Ember. You went on some adventures with her and got a clue about the location of the king. That you might have to fight something and detect its thoughts in the form of an oblex. But you didn't have detect thoughts, so you went to seek out a wizard.
And then the campaign really started.
In episode 8. Episode 8, you stopped to pick up the wizard whose name you were told, and that wizard was not about it. But luckily, he said, "If you need a wizard who can detect thoughts, I have a wizard for you." And that was Azra.
Hey, yo.
Azra was hired by you guys as a mercenary to join temporarily.
That's right. I got paid.
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
I?
you did. Originally.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys took off to Strassus.
I hope you all have been budgeting to bring me back.
You
For
were
the next part of the campaign.
not offered any pay the second round. And you went to Azra's old school. You were able to talk to Strophus, an old headmaster of Azra's, and find out that Azra was booted from the school for cheating.
We've got that underlined somewhere.
And then she died. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You guys went to detect thoughts on the Oblex, which you were able to do. Azra did a little bit die.
Just a wee bit.
A little bit.
I fixed it.
And
Nothing a little Miracle Max couldn't solve.
Yeah, just a little bit of super glue.
or a miracle Ronnie, who picked her up in his big strong arms like a firefighter. And bamfed back to Strophus' office. Alabroth was not able to revive her in the moment, which kind of fucked him up.
Had to get the tape, like, slap it on the tape.
Yeah.
Blood pouring out?
One of my favorite and continuing roleplay moments from Alabroth. It was good. Good shit, man.
Yeah, pushed on her stomach. She said, "To blame."
It fucking wrecked Alabroth. Not to mention Azra.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you revived her, but left her dead at the time. Left
Valuable
her
lesson was learned.
Cool, better.
a newt. Left her in Strassus for a while. Went to Alabroth's hometown of Blackrest.
Met the fam.
But before you met the fam, you met a girl
Oh, yeah.
in Hero Falls of the Lucky Stones Inn.
Go back and say what's up to her.
Yeah, named Jessica, and you met some new friends. Browna a little bit stabbed Octavia.
Just a little.
It was consensual.
It was a consensual stabbing.
It literally
But
says
not the stabbing you
consensually in my notes. Consensually stabbed. And blah, blah, blah. They went back on arriving in Blackrest. They met Alabroth's asshole dad, Sistak, and his more temperate mother, Meltier, his brothers, and his cool sister, Mythid, and her girlfriend, River, who would end up asking Alabroth's permission to marry his sister.
Aww.
Yeah,
Adorable.
it was so cute. They headed up to the mines. They found the king in an Easter egg hunt of sorts.
that we totally ruined for you.
Nailed it.
It was totally on purpose Easter weekend. But also, they immediately found the king and tried to convince him to go back. He wasn't down. He wanted his kids. So you went back to the mines and did not locate the king's sons, but found out that they probably weren't in the mine via an eavesdropped conversation in between the changeling, presumably the same one, and a big white dragon. So, Alabroth got really pissed again. He
Curse you!
went back to the ring, he fought, he won a bunch of people he wasn't supposed to beat. And he got the arguable reward of mild paternal approval from his asshole dad.
Yeah.
just what I've always wanted.
It's just, I don't like your dad, Alabroth, I don't know.
You made him.
Yeah.
Ronnie doesn't like him either, so.
Yeah.
Does anyone
No.
at this
Oh, for
table,
sure.
other than Alabroth, like this guy?
Not everybody likes their children, you know?
And,
Damn.
yeah. They picked up some magic items, none of which were cursed at all, and agreed to accompany the king to Strassus. On the way back to Strassus, Alabroth picked Jess up for a date. They had a cute little date. And
I
in
like
the
big girls.
she's a half-orc. She's buff. I like girls that can pick me up.
Yes.
And she could. So, in the Dead Oak Forest, things went pretty bad. Magic did, in fact, start getting weirder. You guys were attacked by some revenants who should not have a vendetta against you, which is the only way revenants work. And Alabroth, seemingly under the effect of some curse, attacked the rest of his party.
Oops.
Brana immediately turned invisible and disappeared.
The king was like, oh no. They knocked him unconscious and stabilized him.
I got mollywopped by the monk.
Who was totally okay with everything that happened.
And there were some rancid vibes.
Yes,
One of several times like that. Anyway, so right before they arrived back in Strassus, Brana had a dream, realizing that, hey, maybe don't go back to the court right now. Maybe not safe for the king. So you just dropped by Astrophus's office again and picked up Azra.
The Astrophus. That's good.
That is cute.
Yeah.
You took off towards Brana's hometown of Trido. And you fought some serious shit along the way. Brana got wings.
I got wings.
And went to Trido. You met Kian and Saoirse and Bridget and hung out with Brana's family a little bit and the O'Malley girl.
And got to take baths in like the giant tubs.
The giant like textile cleaning tubs and get all clean. And you got word that you should go back to Strassus and take care of the Oblex because its threat was increasing. So, you left the king there, went back to Strassus, killed the Oblex, yay! And rescued the students. Azra saw a familiar face in the crowd, and Ronnie met his first Air Genasi other, kind of Air Genasi Storm Genasi named Nimbo, a loudmouth. With a good heart. He is very loud. So, he offered you guys a ride on maybe Tyranna's only airship. And you took off with his mom, the captain.
Ray Caustics.
Ray Caustics. And headed towards where Ronnie's mom was presumably hanging out. You saw a weird light in the ocean. You fought a bunch of shit. And then Nimbo's mom took off. It was hey, look at me. You're the captain now.
Look at
Yeah.
So, you guys had to teach Nimbo how to be a captain. You all managed to become officers and get the crew in line and prop Nimbo up and help him learn some things.
We got the hat.
Got the hats, got the handkerchiefs, figured out you're maybe on a pirate ship, but pirating's fun sometimes.
Yeah.
Made it to the Citadel. Hooray! Met Ronnie's mom, who immediately greeted Ronnie with a warm welcome. And then immediately greeted everyone else with a warm welcome. You spent the day bathing, eating flavored rubber ducks, and being talked down to by clouds.
It was actually kind of fun, though.
Yeah.
I've rewatched the entirety of that session. I'm usually medicated for my mental distractions. Not that day. It's a great session. I don't know.
You didn't need to be the flighty, random, off-the-wall character.
They were supposed to be flighty and random, and that's what I do best.
We then, in-game, gave a performance recapping the adventure up until that point.
Where Alabroth predictably took the lead, but in his heroic emceeing, Ronnie figured out they were losing everybody, so Ronnie kind of nudged him aside and did a lot more flattery to this crazy narcissistic group of djinn. And you guys put on a great performance! Then in the Tunnel of Affirmations that night, where a bunch of people were just complimenting you, there was some buzz that something was going on back in Strassus, so Alabroth scryed on the Changeling again, only to discover that the Changeling had taken over the king's identity, seemingly, had the king's kids, and was talking about gearing up for a fight. You teleported with the scroll back to Strassus and realized the real king was on his way. Couldn't be stopped, so you went to the castle. You found the Changeling and a bunch of people that looked like the king, including probably the real king, and you started to battle, and then they all raised their voices and called in the ancient white dragon. So you started fighting the ancient white dragon. You summoned a powerful new friend who showed up, gave you all your spell slots back, pointed out the real king, and bamfed. Thanks to Octavia's immediate nat 20. And, yeah. The brutal battle ensued. You guys, Octavia fell. Octavia's mentor fell. And the king fell. And then Brana and Ronnie were able to finish out the fight with Ronnie finally piercing the dragon's open mouth with an arrow and killing it dead. But Alabroth had learned his lesson from the fight with the Oblex.
He had found his purpose.
He felt called and responsible to make sure that he could heal the fallen people. He ran to the king, revived the king, ran to the mentor Ember, revived Ember, and then he bear hugged Octavia and revived her with his last diamond and his 3rd level spell slot that he had saved.
Didn't touch one of them.
And nobody cried at all.
No one cried a single tear.
But,
Yeah, I agree.
yep. Well, you fucking robot. Anyway, but your troubles weren't over. The king commanded you to disband, at least temporarily. It didn't go great, that command. Astra was mad. Alabroth was mad. Ronnie and Brana, while being irritated, were also just heartbroken. Octavia
I think you are, man.
pretended like she was fine. You guys, Octavia wasn't fine.
No shit.
And they...
Octavia's never been fun.
It's
Not once.
Look at horses.
campaign.
Are horses fine? So they shipped Octavia and Ember out that night, and you guys all dispersed your separate ways. Did I miss anything super important?
No?
I think that's a pretty good recap.
There will be a video.
What, you forgot about the night that we all switched bodies.
That's not canon.
Oh, okay. Then my bad.
It
Although
was so
hilarious.
fun. Why is it up?
Is it supposed to be?
It happens.
Of a dragonborn being in a very small, slight body.
Sorry, I don't know.
And getting drunk immediately.
My tail! It's my tail.
Yep.
I don't
So
remember what Ronnie turned into at all.
I get a little fuzzy. I think
Did we fly?
I think
Was
it
I
was,
wrong?
I thought it was
I
Astra.
think we did.
Yeah.
Y'all
We
swapped.
did.
Yeah.
We swapped.
And I
We
was,
swapped.
No.
Well, no.
I was out.
No, but she was out.
she was.
We simply can't spend any
Anyway.
more time on this.
Yeah,
You're right.
fair.
I'm
Not
sorry about
canon,
that.
but funny. It was a fun
It was
episode.
funny. It was funny.
It was
yeah.
fun.
So anyway, so there will be a recap on the channel where all of this is condensed into about 10 minutes of content.
And somewhere
But
in a dream we went to Chuck E. Cheese. But anyway. Horrible.
That was fun.
so, fast forward to today. It's been 16 months since the first day that most of you met, and about 14 months since you disbanded. It is winter in Strassus, and in the little town of Crossroads, it is frozen. You guys are brought together by Alabroth. Do you have specific messages?
It was going to be a general message that
Okay.
everyone's going to get the same one.
Yeah. Do you have it? Do you want to go ahead?
All of you receive a message through sending, except for Azra. Azra's is different. The rest of you get a message.
Ronnie doesn't need one.
Ronnie doesn't need one?
He's already there.
Okay.
Because
Ronnie's
You
been
two get a
rolling.
message.
I send it to Brana and Octavia. I don't know if it matters anymore, but meet me where it started.
I'm aware of the rules of sending, yes.
you would reasonably be.
Hello?
Yes.
Alabroth?
Nope.
Alabroth? Are you... Wait. I'll be there. I'll be there as soon as I can. I absolutely, yes. Thank you. I haven't heard from...
Azra, I give very specific messages of where to go, considering Azra has not been there.
That makes sense.
I'm going to, I tell Azra, I'm going to end my part in all this. Meet me here, and I give Azra the location.
So, that happened presumably a few days ago.
Mm-hmm.
It is night. It is early December. It is frozen. Unlike the first time most of you guys were here, it's just very, very quiet. But it is late, and people are still tense.
I'm not staying in the town. I'm staying just outside the town. I don't want people to know I'm there.
How are you going to meet up with people? Are you going to observe the road?
I'm gonna
What
wait
are you
until
gonna
I'm gonna observe and wait until they get there, and then go where we've met before. I just don't want other people to know I'm there just yet.
do? Okay. So, in that case, it would be potentially Azra would be first.
I probably won't be teleporting because I'm unfamiliar with the place. There's
That's
risk
true.
of misfire.
Okay, so in that case, what of you two would be the first to arrive? You want to rock, paper, scissors? What do you want to do?
1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. I win,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm first?
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Again, Octavia turns out to be first. The Weary Souls Inn is mostly as you left it, a little worse for the wear, but as you stride into the quiet city, and I meant to look this up, you open the door of the Weary Souls Inn, and it is the bartender, the dwarven female whose name I forget. Would you like to describe your character?
Sure. So what she sees is a relatively tall, definitely an elf, dark hair, shaved on one side, with the shock kind of going to the other side. Just a long green cloak with sort of beat up leathers. She's got a short sword, very well kept short sword by her side, and she hunches a little bit and is kind of never wants to be perceived that much, but she can't quite hide a scar that goes into her temple, goes down her face, and into her cloak that kind of pulls her face a little bit to one side, giving her a kind of menacing look. Despite that, she does smile at the people that she sees in the tavern.
A little crooked, I would assume.
It's crooked. It doesn't quite look like a nice smile, but she smiles and she says, "Hello, I would like a beer. I'm just going to be in the corner, so."
There's nobody else in the tavern except for her. Yeah, she looks at you, no sign of recognition, and she gets you the strongest ale
Yeah,
that they have.
she downs in one go.
And it's just like takes another one from behind her back and puts it there, and then kind of walks off.
Yeah, takes it, goes and sits in the corner where she can see all the exits.
Rough. Fucking rough, buddy. Shortly after, so soon after, they could have almost have spent the night together. And then, no, not too long after, another figure enters. Brana.
Alright, Brana doesn't have, he does look very different, but also very the same. He doesn't have, the fancy clothes anymore. He's wearing, robes that look like they are for, some kind of order. Like tall neck, long. Does look like he's added slits on either side that go all the way up to the hip so he can move better. He does have pants on to defend that. Yeah, I know. Aw. He has tight pants on, knee-high boots. It's all in black and grays, except the boot and a big belt on his waist, he has a patch with the symbol of Kelemvor on his chest. There's a heart cut out on his back.
What does he look like physically?
Yeah, physically, he still has like the tan skin and the white freckles. Still has the white eyes. He has braided his hair different now, though. He has like one braid going across the crown of his head, and he has the rest of his hair like, pulled back into a bigger braid with smaller braids like going around it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, his hair is longer than it was before because he never cut it.
So already there are two people that generally you just would not want to fuck with. Azra is the next to arrive.
Quick question. Are there any colors associated with the group that she has been running with?
No. Very specifically, no.
Okay. Azra shows up in the tavern, dressed pretty much as you already, like, you remember her. She's wearing, like, almost the exact same, like, attire. It's more clean recently. Her hair, rather than, like, letting it down, is actually, like, tied up the way that her mini is, where it's all kind of, like, pulled back into kind of like a loose flowing kind of like bush of a ponytail, and there's a little sword like insignia that binds the hair together. Yeah, they rarely see the name. So close, so.
You guys show up nearly at the same time. What does it look like? I assume Brana would recognize Octavia.
Yeah. And he very joyfully goes and like joins her at the table.
Oh yeah.
Gives her a hug. It's good to see you again. It's been so long, right?
Once again, the bartender brings like just a strong ale and just puts it in front of you. And is like, I've seen you before.
Oh, hi, it's been a while.
We don't get a lot of visitors. I assumed you're good for it. You guys are good for it. It's gonna be a silver.
Puts gold on the table.
Octavia, roll an insight check.
That's a 17, so that's a 28.
Hey!
Oh yeah, we super now.
17!
Yeah, we're level 17 now.
You're getting tourist pricing,
Yeah.
but not bad.
Cool with it.
Yeah,
No.
I figured. Azra, when you show up, what does that look like?
I do have a plus 11 scale. I had to check. I think Azra walks in, scans the room really quick, and sees Brana, and goes up to Brana, saying, "Brana, it's been so long," and like waits for you to stand, or gives you a hug if you don't stand up.
Yeah, he
and,
stands.
Yeah. Big hug, and then Azra turns and says, "Azra."
Hello, Azra.
Roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay.
I didn't know it was that off-putting.
That's that's a 4 on the die. You said whiz save?
Yeah.
Oh, I get a +0 to that.
You decide how extreme your reaction is, but you have a flashback of how her face got like that.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Oh, is that? Oh.
So yeah, you're seeing her getting. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think in Azra's mind, she assumed that. I don't know why she assumed, but she would have assumed that would have healed. Like that's not her memory of Octavia. Yeah.
And she left immediately after.
Yeah.
She was only revived. And healed a little, I think, from Alabra. So yeah. How does that hit, Azra?
She catches herself after extending the hand, and then goes, "Octavia," and
Astrid is fine.
Okay. And goes in for a hug, but even though it goes in for, there's definitely a bit of like awkwardness and more distance. It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. You get back a very warm, very nice hug.
Mm.
Yeah.
She
And she
releases
kind of
you,
pulls up her cloak a little bit.
and then sits down across from Octavia next to Brana.
Yeah, that's fair.
The bartender brings you a drink and is like, huh, 3 weirdos. That's like a record. No offense. And walks
No, I
back.
absolutely agree with you.
I never said look like.
Fair.
Prepared to break that a few times, I think.
Sure. Okay, cool. Yeah, with, she prepaid, so you're good. And wanders off back towards the bar. She's keeping a close eye on you, but it seems more curious than anything. But she does recognize that you guys could kick her ass in a fight. So there is some fear there. Owlbroth, you and Ronnie, I assume, are posted up watching from a little bit of a distance. How does your conversation go? We'll do your appearance as you walk into the tavern, but like how do you decide who goes first, or if you go
I
together?
was gonna say, do you want me to go ahead or do you want
And I kind of, and then walk off.
With the
I have a
familiarity
guesstimation
of
I'm going to.
besties. Then what happens?
I walk into the tavern to meet the rest of the party.
A fourth walks into the tavern. Ronnie, would you like to describe your appearance and vibe?
Yeah. Ronnie's, he's blue. I think we know this.
I did remember that.
He is still wearing very similar clothing that he was to his introduction, kind of a brownish gray, loose-fitting pants, kind of reinforced knees, a little bit quilted because it's cold outside. He does have on like full sleeves, and it's not cropped because it's cold outside.
Aww.
Kind
of.
of. I mean, his shirt's still tight.
Okay.
He is who he is. Kind of brown leather armor, a scarf that wraps around his head a couple times, so it's really fluffy, but it's short. And a cloak. It's a little tattered, but recognizable as being the one that we got from Brana's family, with furs on his shoulders. His hair is the same style, so it's a fade. It's a little shorter on top than last time, though, so you can tell it's a fresh cut. His boots are dirty but new.
Does he still have his fishy wind?
Oh yeah, he can't get rid of that.
The scarf ends are kind of.
Yeah, he has bishy wind that tugs on his clothes and tousles his hair wherever he goes, unless he's in a non-magic zone, in which case that does go away. And then he looks like a sad wet cat.
Don't we all?
Ronnie is Brad.
Yeah.
He is a little broader, a little taller, and you can like visibly see he's aged, but he does still look young. He doesn't look like a kid anymore, though.
I'd say Octavia's like borderline gone.
Ronnie's
All that
an
baby
adult
stuff
now.
gone, yeah.
He's still baby though. Y'all are still baby.
What do you do when you come in?
Scan, look for the party.
You find them pretty quickly. There's nobody else in the tavern.
I will walk over to the table. Hi.
Brana's gonna immediately get up and hug you.
Immediate warm hug.
You're just
Azra half-heartedly goes, Ronnie. Return fire, low.
Where's Monkey during all this?
Monkey's not out right now.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
cold.
Hesitantly, it gets up and just.
Do I recognize?
I think with Ronnie's like whole emotional core of the party, yes. I would also like you to make a wisdom saving throw. And you will decide the DC and your composure level based on that.
Okay.
Well,
starting this game off so strong.
Octavia's gonna be so confident by this.
His composure level would not be great because the events that caused that scar have been giving him nightmares for most of the time that they've been apart. And
Octavia knows, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Letters.
Oh.
And I only rolled a 3, so what am I adding to that?
Your wisdom saving bonus.
So that's a 6.
So, like, one of the things that you guys are not accustomed to, when you get magical healing normally, that erases most of the scars that you would receive. Because Octavia wasn't able to fully heal, was revived and is alive because of Alabroth, but there was limits on how much he could heal in that moment. Octavia carries the scars that wouldn't have applied if you were all together. So, yeah, I think it's rough for Ronnie.
Fuck you and your thematic framing.
My bad. I love it. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah, it's good. It's
I
good.
think she sees whatever and kind of.
Ronnie will immediately, pull you in for a very,
Yeah.
hug.
Yeah.
You will absolutely be able to feel through whatever clothing that you're wearing that he's crying.
Yeah, that's fair. She's borderline. Yeah. Yeah.
Part of Ronnie's reaction is probably due to the fact that Ronnie gets with everyone, he feels these people literally make him better. His insight is improved. He doesn't just see the scar, he feels how it affects Octavia. And so, yeah, it would be rough.
Time for a comfort cookie.
I need a comfort cookie.
oh, y'all thought this was some kind of
Yeah.
joke. Okay.
You didn't bribe me with
Very
$5
serious.
this time. I need a
Very
cookie.
serious.
Oh yeah, the fryer.
I get
wanted-
very serious on food. Like, what are y'all looking at? You better back up.
I have.
You wanted a post-apocalyptic reintroduction. You got it.
Yeah.
So now you all are together except for Alabroth. How's that going? You're going to control when you come in because you're...
I'm not coming in.
Does anybody know where Alabroth is?
Yes, I'm here to take y'all there.
Oh, okay.
And also see y'all.
I would hope that'd be part of it.
Yeah, I mean, it was inevitably going to be part of it, but it's a really great part.
I think I paid. So.
You did.
You have a drink in front of you.
Out of... Oh, I have...
Oh no, I paid. We're good.
Oh. What kind of drink is this?
It's still honey mead.
Okay.
It's warm. Kind of a cidery drink.
Yay, okay.
Oh, that's some good shit right there. Yeah, I do like that.
It's like if it was going to be an ale, he wouldn't drink it.
Yeah.
Hey, would you like a 80-degree beer?
Was Brock's wife and kid there?
They have not seen them,
Okay.
but
That's good. That's fine. I was just curious.
yeah, there hasn't been a sign of them. Nobody's asked, but also, this was the third employee that you guys knew and expected. So.
Okay.
But yeah, so you have paid. I don't know what you guys do.
Yeah, let's get going. I'll take you there.
All right.
Before she gets up from the table, Azra takes like a dark cloak out of like a satchel, and she puts it on, puts the hood up.
No, she's got a cloak and everything. She's already good to go. She does look at Bron and be like, I kept it clean.
I'm so proud. I'm so happy to see that both of you
Never
still
seen
have
the
it.
light of day.
You guys head out. It is cold. It's sleeting. It's frozen, but it is also winter. That's normal.
Yeah, Ronnie will pull his scarf up over his head and lead the way to Rock's grave.
Hey, quick question. Does anybody know why we're here?
No.
For sure. I have a maybe.
I have a general
Like
idea.
probably, right?
Did Ellerbroth not say in your messages that he was planning on ending his involvement?
No.
No? Very cryptic.
Wasn't that what you said in
I
my
didn't even
message?
tell Ronnie that.
You said bringing an
I
end to your
told you
business.
what
Yeah,
happened.
just you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your special
No.
cousin.
No, I got a message just to here's the place where it started and we're going here to the place where it's good now here.
I didn't even get a message. I was already with Elroth.
What?
I found him
Where?
in Rixdale.
He was home?
Yeah, well, not more or less. He was in his homeland, but he wasn't with his family.
I didn't know if he wanted so
Well, lead us to him, Ronnie.
I lead the way there.
So
There can't be that many graveyards in this tiny town.
there's one.
graveyards.
Yeah.
As far as I can see.
There's exactly one.
We spend the rest of the session in the maze of the graveyards,
Yeah.
trying to find.
Yeah. Too many mausoleums.
Behind the inn, there's a forest, and towards the edge of town, there's like a clearing in it. Coming from like, there's a port nearby with the ocean, and it's from that angle. So actually, most travelers would see it first, to the right and kind of off in the distance as they approach the town. But yeah, Ronnie leads all of you guys to a graveyard. It is that blue, kind of cold, and some lights here and there. It's a full moon. The fuller moon, they have names, I forget. There's 2 moons, but the one that's closer provides quite a bit of light. And
Azra's head symbol provides light to light for the rest.
there's some dim light.
Yeah.
Dim blue light, actually.
Yeah, it blends.
But it is weird because you almost don't notice it about Azra until it's dark. And then it's like, oh yeah, that's a thing. And leads you out towards the graveyard, and behind a, not unmarked, but one of the flatter, smaller gravestones is a behemoth of a person. Alibroth.
Well, actually, I'll give y'all what y'all see when y'all start
Yeah.
walking up. As y'all start walking up, y'all hear the sound of. It's the sound of digging. As y'all get up, there you see a large figure. Same cloak, by the way, because it's cold and you don't like cold. Sitting on a rock while a spiritual weapon in the shape of a shovel is digging.
Attack the dirt. Attack the
Work
dirt.
smarter, not harder.
Attack the dirt.
You know what? That's
And
good.
probably right as y'all start getting up there, you maybe hear the spiritual weapon. And the figure stands up. Back to y'all.
What does he look like?
Al got bigger somehow. Not much taller, but definitely bigger. Unfortunately, he's wearing the same armor that y'all saw him, but it is distressed. It's patched. It's laced up. It's been repaired multiple times. It doesn't fit him anymore. His shield looks banged up and battered. Not shiny, just kind of dull. Looks like it's barely hanging on by a thread, and he's got a hood over his head. He's about to reach in the grave, and then like kind of hears y'all and just, I didn't think you guys would come.
Why wouldn't
Why?
You left once already. Thanks for bringing them, Ronnie. Despite my feelings, it is good to see you all.
You as well, LeBron.
we? Hey.
My part in this is going to be done now. I'm going to do what I said I was going to do at the beginning. I'm going to resurrect Brock. It took some time, it took some learning, it took some practice, but I'm able to resurrect someone despite how long they've been dead. As he kind of sees everybody, he just kind of starts to get a little bit upset, but I've missed all of you.
We've missed you too. Of course we have.
Azra's looking at everyone else's faces since this whole Brock business was before her.
Rock.
Rock?
Rock.
Rock.
Roll an
R-
insight.
Exactly.
Roll an insight check for me. And if it's okay with you, her insight might.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
12.
With a 12, you notice that Brana's face is a little strange in this speech. Like, not everyone is saddened in some ways by Alabroth's words, but Brana looks uncertain. Was that accurate? Probably.
Yeah.
Uncertain, specifically at the mention of bringing Rock back.
Question for Cora. Have we talked about this?
It's probably come up, yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's what
Are you talking about, are you asking about Rock specifically or more?
the concept?
Okay.
Because I imagine, given us hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to talk about this. Okay.
And I haven't seen anybody since that day. So.
Yeah.
Except for Ronnie. Yes.
Except for Ronnie.
Correct.
I've seen Ronnie a lot.
A lot. Yeah. Correct.
Because Ronnie's very persistent.
Do you think Alabroth would be paying enough attention to need to roll an insight check on Brana or no? Is he kind of head down, not really making eye contact?
Yeah, head down, not making eye
Okay,
contact.
fair.
Just kind of focused.
So, yes.
Alabroth, before we go through this, we need to talk first.
Oh?
Hey, come. He's gonna step off to the side.
Oh, I'll go.
I assume the three of you just...
I think Octavia makes a very awkward small talk. So how's everybody's fall?
We're going to separate it because I actually do want to RP the small talk. But we're going to go with them right now.
Whoop.
I'm good.
Okay.
Before we bring Rock back, there are two things I need to make very clear. First, we have to talk to his wife and child and see if bringing him back is what they want. That is not negotiable. If they do, we can go to the next step. If not, it ends there. They're the ones that would be emotionally damaged by him coming back if they're not prepared for it.
Do you not think we owe it to this man? We cost him his life.
That's not what I'm talking about. He was a person, yes. He was taken before our conceivable time, true. But he's been dead over a year. Well over a year. Other people have moved on. And that does bring me to my second point. In the process of bringing him back, we will talk to his spirit. If his spirit does not want to come back, he's not coming back.
This is true. I've done the research.
But we have to make sure that the family is okay with it first.
I made 2 vows that day, my friend. One was to bring the changeling to justice, and to bring this man back to life. And somewhere on the first one, failure just kept it from happening. This is the least I can do. And I wasn't looking for your permission.
As a follower of Kelimvor, I can't let you if you're not going to follow these rules.
I have not seen you in over a year.
Aye.
And you left.
I didn't have a choice, Alroth.
We all had a choice. We were family.
We're still family.
But we all made the decision to leave.
It was
Off of the king? That was his thanks? We didn't ask for anything. No reward. Nothing in return. Saved his life.
All of our lives were in danger the longer we stayed together as a giant group. I don't know if you've noticed, Alroth. All of us draw attention.
I know.
Having
No
us
one-
separated takes the attention off and
I
keeps
know.
us safe.
Can't walk the streets without being recognized. Not even the mustache works anymore.
I saw the smile and you building up to the...
Rana does like crack a little.
It has even more hairs in it of different colors at this point.
All I'm saying is that a lot changes over the years. Just want to see if that's still what their family wants.
If you deliver the message to them, let me know the answer. I cannot face them.
I understand. And he's gonna like.
I have not talked to Pebbles in quite some time.
I'll talk to them. I'll go do that right now. I'll be back.
Meanwhile,
He goes off, but not before giving like a nice squeeze on the shoulder. He feels like a hug is probably not gonna get received well.
and we're going to catch up to the specific moment when that happens from your guys' perspective.
You're right.
Back
this
at the
winter is
gravestone.
colder than I'm used to it being.
Yes, like so. How's everybody's?
Summer?
Do some fun stuff.
I want to wait until Alibroth and Brana return before I talk about my time.
How's the group thing?
Very much so.
Oh.
I was about to message all of you before, until I got the message from Alibroth, and I figured we'd all be here at some point. But
I feel like that means it's bad news.
No. What about you?
Once they're done, we will make our way back over. But do go on.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I went to stay with my dad for a while. That was very fun. He's still my dad.
I never met your father, did I?
Uh-oh.
I don't think any of y'all.
No.
You never went to the island. Ronnie's family's from an island.
Oh, I see.
So, yeah.
After that, I went and found Alibroth, and we've been. Well, he's been, and I helped a little with like bounty hunting. He's saving up money, presumably for bringing back rock.
Yeah.
Ronnie would also be able to share, we didn't super get into this, that Alabroth's dad, Sistak, is basically one of the ruling members of Blackrest now. As the head of like security for the city of Blackrest, they essentially elected a council. They didn't have a formal government because they weren't a nation. And their formal government involves like basically the heads of each kind of borough of the city. So, but also that Alabroth wasn't getting along crazy well with his family, with his dad specifically.
They were happy with me for the wrong reasons.
Which Ronnie would be able to effectively communicate because he was mad at Sistak for being proud of Alabroth for the wrong reasons.
I assume at some point you guys had some sort of conversation about that in the fiction of the world.
Also, it's kind of hard to hide from Ronnie, so, you know.
Yeah, Ronnie was essentially like, I never liked your dad. But yeah,
Kind of hard
Alabroth had
not
a
to
bit
get
of a
tracked and found, so.
falling out of sorts. That's accurate to say, yeah?
Well,
A little bit.
Yeah, just, no, I don't need to have anything to do with y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you met Alabroth's father. A bit of a dick.
I think Alabroth may be the first and only Dragonborn I've met, actually.
Really?
Before that, I'd only read about them in textbooks.
Did you live here?
In Strassus, yes.
Well, yes. In Bayer.
You have
Very.
encountered, but probably not met.
I've never befriended
Yeah.
a Dragonborn before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I figured there would be like at least one at the school.
There probably was, but that doesn't mean Ezra associated, like
No.
met or had classes with them.
Like I've witnessed a dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was not friends with one at any point until. And maybe still. It seems.
You've probably encountered a couple, I will
That's what I
say.
figure is like that
Yeah.
again, but not like.
Because where
directly.
you've been, you've
Yeah.
encountered a couple.
Yeah, I had not before. I had not. Now I know a few.
Well, Alabroth does tend to be a bit of a drama queen. I'm hoping he comes around.
I'm actually a little mad right now at him
Why?
Yeah.
because of what you said. That he's planning to. What did you say? He's planning to finish.
I mean, I think he just reiterated it here as well. He said planning to finish his business with us or here.
Yeah.
Those two very different things,
Those are,
though.
those
Yes,
are very
in the
different.
initial message, it sounded like it was with us. Is that the vibe that I got from your phrasing?
Yeah, I was going to
Yeah.
be done after this, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That makes perfect sense that you only phrased it that way too.
I
Ezra.
seemed quite angry when I left to go be alive.
Weird way of putting it. I don't think the part where you were living was a problem.
No, I think it was much more about the leaving than about the being alive part.
Yeah.
But when I went to go be not murdered, yes, he seemed quite angry about it.
Yes. No, shush.
You're
Serious.
gonna have the most rancid vibes just at Alabroth for being mad at you.
I'll be very clear. Octavia's gotten a lot better at talking. She is not all the way there yet.
Yeah. Octavia and Alabroth have never fully recovered, have they?
No.
There was some healing, not
Yeah.
complete.
They're very, the scars remind us that the past is real.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
When I went to go, when
It's
I
an
had to
old
leave.
song.
The cursed axe forgets, but the tree remembers.
Yeah.
But the Octavia remembers.
I have to think about
Scars remind us. That's all.
which band that came from in my catalog.
I think it was
of,
POS,
like,
wasn't it?
mid-2000s,
Yeah.
Like 1021 The Edge catalog.
Yeah.
Rip.
Really took it back there.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Back
it's
on.
about this time.
Oh, I had a finishing thought.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I fucking lost it. Never mind.
Welcome back!
Back in full force, y'all.
Yes.
So
yes.
about this time, Alabroth, it's up to you if you immediately head back, but this is the time where
I mean-
Brana takes off,
I go back to the gravesite and just kind of,
which is where the rest of you are.
yeah.
Just sitting, dangling our feet in the hole.
Disrespectful.
Just kicking up dirt.
I will
Like a little
pull
kid
you out of the hole.
No,
Joking.
standing very respectfully.
Ronnie's kicking up some additional dirt with his breeze.
As Brana leaves, I just kind of come back and sit back on my rock and just
What does
wait.
that look like? Because the rock is very close to where you guys are. Not the rock, but the rock.
Technically both, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I sit back in the same place I was before, just kind of not
What is the
regarding.
rock cooking?
I don't know, but I can
Ribs,
smell
actually.
it.
Nothing. He's dead.
He can't come
Aw.
to the phone right now.
See,
Wow.
it is ribs, but it's the kind of ribs that you play like a xylophone.
No, the Deadpool.
Yellow.
Anyway,
You just sit back on the same rock.
Yeah,
Is it still digging, or are we is
No, it's
he exposed?
no. The
It's
casket's
an-
there.
it's an urn, but that doesn't matter.
Oh, it's an urn?
That
Okay.
doesn't matter for the purposes of the
Okay.
spell.
Yeah.
It's just works.
Oh, so he's not the.
Oh, in that case, I do reach down and grab it and just kind of put it down and just sit there and wait. Maybe have some of the components in hand and think about, Brana's not really even here. I can just do this, but
From left.
Where's Brenna?
Brana has reservations about doing this without letting the family know that it could happen.
He would.
It has been quite some time since he has been alive. We don't know, and I can't face the family right now.
Why? You helped.
Oh, go on. How did I help?
You
Hmm.
were trying to find justice.
Yes. Where's the changeling?
I don't know. But success isn't everything. You were trying. That does matter.
I've tried a lot of things, and failure seems to be at the end of all of it.
Success can also be on a longer time scale than you're giving.
Yes. Even after saving the life of one of my dearest friends, they were still gone. By choice, might I add.
Oh, so not me.
No. You left.
Was ordered to. Was ordered to.
You left.
Yes.
Splitting up doesn't mean that you have to go far and never be in contact. The only person that I have had no contact with since that day, until I met back up with you after hunting you down
Yes, it's very hard
in
to
the
hide from you.
mines, was you. I stayed in town. I spoke to Brana. I spoke to Azra.
Nope.
In the immediate aftermath.
In the immediate aftermath.
Oh, right after. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She wouldn't, or he wouldn't have been able to have, like,
Sending or
ongoing.
anything, but
Yeah.
in the immediate.
Okay.
48 hours post.
Sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, the following 2 or 3 days.
Yeah. Okay.
I exchanged correspondence with Octavia. I had to hunt you down to keep my promise to see you again. You left.
Because we were splitting up anyway.
That doesn't mean
I
you
decided
have
to
to go
leave on
away.
my own terms. We did everything for that man. And the asks for no reward. And his only act after all that is you must all separate.
Alabrotha was also angry when the king told Octavia to leave us. Octavia is here, safe, and that was the king's intent. As much as I begrudge him for the order, it worked out as he intended. We're back together and she's safe.
Never expected you to agree with that, cousin. Your penchant for shirking off any authority stands true.
I wasn't in a position to say no. I'm working on that.
There is also immense wisdom in not inviting a fight. You still get recognized everywhere you go. Every single person here. All of our little group, all of the strong guys. We attract more attention than the symbol on Azra's head. All of us standing together is an invitation to conflict.
Then let them.
That's how we die.
We'd have been stronger together.
We are strong together. Sometimes the best way to keep each other safe is to hide.
We're going to cut there for a minute. Brenna.
All right.
Brenna wanders
Oh, boy.
off towards the tavern, I assume.
Yeah.
She's got the good. Bronna's got the hard job.
This is rough,
Yeah.
guys.
Brought it.
It's fun, but it's
I mean, we could have said Octavia instead.
Yeah, that's true. I'll take the job.
Brenna heads back towards the tavern.
Yep, he stands like not in the doorway, but like off to like out of sight of people, just like.
Takes a minute. What going on today?
He does make sure that his symbol is visible, his little patch.
He's encountered, like, people frequently know what it is and frequently don't know what it is. So there's really no telling.
Yeah, but if they know what it is, it's
Yeah.
the people that know what it is are comforted by it a little.
Generally, yes.
Yeah, because Celebor's not evil.
Yes.
Which is
It's just,
basis.
generally people have had good experiences with the pure neutrality of someone who likes to make sure the dead don't come back messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, takes a minute to compose himself and then go on.
And then he goes in. He goes straight up to the bar, and he asks the person behind the counter, is Saria here?
Soraya.
Soraya. Is Soraya available?
The small, young-ish dwarven bartender looks at you and goes, "That's who you are. You're those guys. You're the guys. You're the guys that you didn't do the thing, but we thought you did the thing." And there was the whole.
Yeah.
That's who you are. I can ask Soraya if she wants to see. I don't really know how that turned out, but I will ask her. Yeah, she's around.
Please, I need to speak with her in private.
And just like leaves the room, comes back immediately, pours you another ale, leaves the room, and you're waiting for not very long. You actually know where their home is, but like it makes sense to come back to the inn.
It feels less like
An invasion.
invasive to not.
But it's a stone's throw away, and then Soraya walks in, and without the dwarven bartender there, whose name is. No, I have no idea what her name was. Her name.
Diane.
Sure, Diane.
I went to go see
Is not
Cheers
with
in
her.
Boston.
I've been there. Yeah, Soraya walks in, looks you up and down, and immediately comes around and hugs you.
I will hug her back.
And is like, "Oh, we haven't heard from Alabroth much lately. It's so good to see you."
It's great to see as well. There's
Have you? Are you here? Did you guys? Were you guys able to locate and avenge the? No, that's not why you're here. Hi.
The changeling is still out there. There were a lot of complications that popped up during that.
I understand.
That's gonna. We're taking that as we can.
Yeah.
And he kind of looks around. There's still no one in the bar, right?
No one in the bar. She's like, I left Diane. Pebbles is more or less asleep, just getting there. So she's watching. Yeah.
That's good. I didn't want Pebbles here for this.
Oh, okay.
We might. It's a big might. Be able to bring Rock back. And
What? What do you mean? Bring him back? What do you mean?
There's a spell out there that Roth has learned. I believe it is. I'm gonna do an Arcana check.
Yeah.
To make sure I look sure Bronna knows.
You can have advantage on it because it's about death.
Yeah, apparently you knew everything about it anyway.
Oh, I rolled a 16 and a 17. So.
Damn, new Brana, everybody.
Let's go.
So that's an 18.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, baby
18.
girl.
You.
About to tell you about resurrection and all the components involved.
I don't know that the specifics of the components in the name matters.
Yeah.
What you would know is that resurrections after the initial period, which is only a minute, get a little more sketchy. But what you would know in depth is more about the spirit needing to be willing to come back. You know that this is a very powerful spell that Alabroth could not cast last time you knew him.
Yeah.
You know that there's a high cost associated with it, but based on his observations of Alabroth, he feels pretty confident that he has those costs in place. And you know that there is a ritual that entails asking the spirit if he wants to return, and an entreaty by those closest to him.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and he explains all this. Like, so there's a spell that Alabroth has learned over the time we've been gone, that could bring him back. There are caveats with it, mostly being one, Rock's spirit needs to be willing to return. So if his spirit is at peace and does not want to come back, because he's at rest, then the spell will fail. He will not come back. But also, we need your permission. We need to know that that's something you still want. We don't want to take the risk of bringing him back and opening old wounds that might not feel good, you know? Like, just want to make sure it's all right.
She sits there for a minute and she's like, well, I know that when someone's gone, that there are certain, that I probably idealize him. Like, I get that. Like, maybe he's not as perfect as I think he is, but like, there are people here that tell me I should move on, right? There are people that tell me that, like, I'm still young and Pebbles would be best off with 2 parents, and there's not another parent out there. There's not somebody else for me. It's not that I cannot be happy, but there's no one else. And the only thing I've ever could want is for him to be back.
That's all I needed.
We can't tell Pebbles right now. What if it doesn't work? Like, we can't.
Oh, yeah,
like, he can't think that his dad might come back and then his dad doesn't come back. What do I need to do? I'm going to go tell Diane. She just kind of, like, leaves for about 3 minutes and then comes back and is much more like, okay, what do we need to do?
You should remember to remind her of
When she, he'll think of that when she comes back.
She
Let's
comes
decorpse
back
this.
much more composed. That's very, in the limited time that you've known Soraya, this is what she does.
Yeah.
She needs a second, and she's good.
There's one last question.
Yes.
How do you think this will affect Pebbles if we are able to bring his father back? Do you think he'll be alright?
Pebbles used to have a turtle. And it was just a turtle he found, and we didn't know what to feed a turtle. And we tried everything we could. And we had him for from when Pebbles was around 2 till around 8. He still looks for that turtle every day. He thinks that he's just going to come back. I think everybody has to come to understand mortality. That's going to happen no matter what.
Alright.
But I think the good easily outweighs the bad.
Very true. I just wanted
I think it's worth a shot. And I know you said it's not for sure. I think it's worth a shot.
Alright.
What do we need to do?
Our group will take care of everything. You don't need to worry about doing anything different.
But you said the ritual. There's a ritual?
There is a ritual. We're going to take care of that. Alabroth and myself, actually. And
Does she want to be there?
I can't sit here and wait to see if it works. I'd rather, and if I can ask him if he's willing. If he's not willing, then I've never made him do anything that he didn't want to do. But I'd like to be able to ask.
he extends a hand. I'll take you to where the
She
group
takes
is.
his hand.
And he or I guess he offers an arm and guides her.
And there's a moment there where he's guiding a woman who can see.
Yeah.
You.
Oh yeah! And I believe Soraya had seen through that. With Brana
she did.
specifically was like, no, I don't buy it.
Yeah,
And she kind of chuckles. And she said, Diane's willing to stay there until dawn. I gotta give her a raise. But yeah, we're good. Is it far? Where are we going?
We're going
For
to
like 80%.
Rock's Grave.
She kind of smiles at you, and she's like, I know that has to be awkward. Well, I've been to Rock's Grave quite a bit, so I'm good. Let's go.
All right, and he guides her
disturbed.
to the grave.
Yeah. So, you guys, did it kind of fall into a silence?
I think Azra actually probably asked, since this was before my time, who is this rock to you all? There's a lot of history I don't know about.
He's kind of an asshole,
Oh.
but he had a family. He, the changeling, killed him and framed us.
I would say he was an asshole. I thought he was.
He was a bit
Funny.
gruff,
Yeah.
He was a
but he
big
didn't
guy.
deserve what happened.
The main thing I think that sticks out to all of you is that he was profoundly stupid.
I asked for eggs for my breakfast, and he brought me like a dozen.
Yeah,
I don't think they were cooked. They were
No.
just
egg.
They were scrambled at your request.
They were
You
scrambled.
thought he forgot somebody's drink, and he started day drinking because he thought somebody requested ale.
Somebody asked for fruit. It might have been me, and he just brought a whole ass pineapple.
I think it was Ronnie.
There was
Am I
Remy.
right?
Pineapple in this region?
Right.
Wow.
But also not cut. Just a pineapple.
He
So
was
we cut it at the table for you?
No.
he was very proud of himself for the pineapple.
I didn't understand. I don't know if he understood.
He was quite stupid in a way that was charming.
It was very charming.
And he was a little gruff, but he was also had a childish excitement about the harvest and the festival and the whole thing.
I suppose I know the type. She's referring to everybody.
Lovable.
Promise.
Did you feel called out,
Felt
Ronnie?
like a dig.
Yeah, I was gonna say, felt like a dig.
He and
It's
his
not a
family
big-
did not deserve to be caught up in any of this, though. Which is why I'm doing this.
I
Also,
think as you're talking to her about rock, I think she absentmindedly like looks at the urn and like prestidigitates the dirt off of it. And like, I guess, is there a name on the urn?
Yeah, it says Rock.
Mm.
There's no surname. You
RC
guys
or CK?
ROC. Or no, ROK.
Okay,
ROK.
okay.
yeah,
You
that's-
guys have encountered his surname. You did ask. I don't recall what it was in the moment, but you knew his surname. But you also knew that he made a life with Soraya here specifically. He had grown up among orcs, and he liked her gentleness and very deliberately left the life he had.
I do ask Azra about the. Looks to be a bit of a change of garb for you.
Does it? She's wearing pretty much the same thing.
Hair was different.
The hair is different.
The
That's
hair
it.
is different. I thought you
yeah.
were wearing something different. Oh.
No, no, no.
Oh,
She
okay,
put on
then-
a cloak
then
which you haven't seen before.
Awkwardly, I go. You've changed your hair.
You've changed your, dare I say, girth?
Did a lot.
His tail looks a little fatter, and a little longer.
Did a lot of fighting in the pits, earning money, venting.
Do you feel any better now?
I think I'll feel better after this day.
I think you will too.
You guys
I see
see
you.
Soraya and Brana approaching from a ways.
Before I get up, I see you've managed to stay alive since I last saw you.
Barely.
You've changed.
I was never that pretty, so.
I thought you were pretty.
What?
I'm not a great judge.
Ezra
What's
looks at the two of you like,
But
You still seem to be in the same fleshy human body,
she's an elf.
elf body.
More or less.
She sweeps her goth hair.
Yeah. it's one of those
Very
where,
Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, it's dyed black, but obviously she's blonde, so it almost looks like it's risen off her head, just like a quarter of an inch.
I can't really change the horns.
You
They
see
just grow a little bit more.
Alabroth eyeing your hair for his mustache.
No, that doesn't work anymore. It doesn't. People said, "There's that guy. He's got a fake mustache on."
I suppose I adopted a new persona, so people
Yes.
don't think of me anymore.
the Strassus accent that you are
I
performing?
tried very hard to do this. I am not perfect, but yes,
It's pretty good to me.
thank you. I had to be not me, I suppose, for a long time.
When Soraya is able to confirm by eyesight that it's Alabroth, she takes her hand off your arm and runs to him and hugs him.
Yeah, he hugs back.
Aww.
I was like, what is she talking about? Is what I was looking at you for.
It is very good to see you, Soraya.
You two, we were so worried. We're
How's-
so worried.
How is Pebbles?
He's fucking big and intolerable. Like,
Has his art improved?
he's so gifted. Like, he's, yes, wonderful. And he has this picture perfect memory of his father.
I am terribly sorry I did not come back.
Dude, it's
I-
been hard. Like, it's been a hard year for everybody, and the tensions, and I didn't even know if you would fare okay, like, looking like you do here when tensions started up again at the border. Like, it's okay.
I stayed away. But
She goes, "You're forgiven. Bonds are not temporary."
I kind of look over the guys like, I didn't want to make the asshole here. I do kind of push her back a bit, and I say, I take it Brana has discussed everything with you.
Yes, yes. And she looks around. She goes, "Oh, hi." And she gives Ronnie a big hug. You get a brief reaction covered over by kindness, and she grasps the side of your face briefly and then gives you a hug that Octavia would have a hard time resisting.
Take a step back.
And then she looks at you and she's like, "They couldn't get anybody normal." Hi, I hope that's okay to say. I'm Soraya.
You've said it, Azra.
She looks at you with kind of like this very kind of wise look and was like, "I'm sorry, was that news to you?" "I'm just playing. We play here. I'm Soraya.
Yes.
You
love
don't
play too.
like me. You'll come around." That usually happens. I say what I'm thinking. Bad habit. So yes, Brana has filled me in. Pebbles is sleeping and not here, and obviously we didn't want to tell him since apparently there's a chance.
There could be.
Yeah, I don't think, given the chance, that he wouldn't want to be here. I can't see that. And at the same time, I hope he has had rest, so I don't know. This is so above and beyond what you promised. But it's, and she looks at each of you, including Azra in that. It's very meaningful that you're here to try.
All right.
Satisfied.
Yes. That's good.
I pick up the urn. I sit down cross-legged because it's going to take me an hour.
If is there any skill check that you're going to need?
No.
Okay.
We're going to do it kind of Critical Role style.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Which did have skill checks, right?
It's going to be some skill checks for the spirit. The DC is pretty low
Cool.
since this has been a goal of Alabras from the beginning. It doesn't feel...
Oh, I didn't have my lucky dice. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Rana is also going to sit across from you to aid.
Azra is going to cast skill empowerment on Alabroth for persuasion.
Sure.
So your proficiency for persuasion is double.
This is going to take a lot out of me. I'm not exactly sure how much, but I'm going to be rather useless after this. If maybe someone could cast a fire nearby or something. Yes, this is going. I'm not sure what this toll is going to be on me, but it really doesn't matter. He sits down, gets the urn, he takes the components, puts them in his hand, closes his eyes, and starts to reach out and see if he can find Rock Soul.
So, go ahead.
While that's happening, the early part of that, I'm going to, you kind of see her squish her hands and then pull apart, and there's fire. And she starts to build a fire, kind of bundles a couple of sticks, and then starts to work on building a little bit of a fire. That's quite early.
I see her do that and just kind of like... And
Soraya is like, I
Azra
was
has
going to
helped
cast
and-
it the old-fashioned way, but yours is easier.
Yeah, her hands are kind of consumed in fire. She's like,
Yeah, if I was doing the
Right,
more
put that
expensive
here.
one, if I was doing the more expensive one, it would have no effect on me. But afterwards, I won't be able to like cast any spells.
So,
Everything's disadvantaged until a long rest. So basically, I'm just a sack of meat.
huh?
No.
No.
No, he has worse. but he's not going to be in combat. So
So
he's got
We hope.
Yeah, he's got days to get
fucking
better.
not.
Like for them, it's a plus -4 penalty to all attack rolls, saving throws, ability check. Yeah, he's going to go home and like rest and be with his family. He's not going out to fight an army. Me, y'all might have to drag me behind a tree or something. I don't know.
So, the components are expended at the completion of the ritual. So, for the first 10 minutes, you're probably mostly like communing with Bahamut and asking him, like, for justice for this family, for the ability to watch Pebbles grow up, for their encounter with you and therefore with Bahamut to not be bad memories or unjust or...
All right.
We are back!
Yay!
Woo!
We did it, guys.
It's
So
on!
we
defeated
all
the enemy.
Yeah, y'all missed it.
met up again, and Alabroth was starting to cast the ritual to bring Rock back. And out of the forest behind you, you heard a loud voice yell out you, and we went to break. So, picking back up right there, you guys all look up. Excuse me. Towards where the noise came from. And out of the forest, you see 6 figures emerge. And then 6 more, and then 6 more.
Y'all missed the conversation with the break.
Sorry, that was off
600,
camera. Yeah.
666 minions.
Well, yep. Center
In a row?
stage with a spotlight, obviously.
Private joke over there.
Giggle break.
666 minions in my immediate response was in a row.
On a tree.
Take one down. Slash him. 665.
I got it.
Yeah. Center stage coming up in the center of them is a face you recognize with white skin and black eyes and
You
very dark hair
bitch.
as the changeling. And he continues to stride forward and he goes, "You guys couldn't let it just be, I guess, right? Like, you fucking ruined my plan, and you got me kicked out of my crew, and you..."
As it laughs.
High five, guys. We did
He,
it.
like, reacts to all of you equally. So Azra gets a sense, like, maybe picked up on
Okay.
some stuff, and he's like, "And you took down my plan, and we were only ever trying to help." And as he gets in range, he is going to fire off a spell at you. Ah. We rolled initiative in the break. You guys have to admire my insight. This is the map.
Holy shit!
Exactly where you are, because I'm good.
I'm getting the camera. I'm getting the camera. Hold on. I'm getting the camera.
Okay, cool. Okay. So,
Yeah. Go ahead
Oh, what?
with their promo.
While we vamp for time and we get everything done here, I would like to introduce a brand new product from JTX Industries, and this one has actually merit on our little break that we've been gone all this time. Is it hard getting your friends together for D&D and keeping them there with schedules and lives and everything? Well, I have a product that could help you out, guys, and that is Friend Tape. Yes, with just a few applications of Friend Tape, you can get your friends together for a rousing game of D&D. I tell you, Friend Tape brings people together.
Here, let me show.
How does it work?
How does it work?
I'm gonna show it.
A simple application of a few strips of Friend Tape will keep your friends wherever you need them to be to play some D&D, whether they agree to it or not. Yes, Friend Tape has many uses. Friend talking too much? Simple application of Friend Tape across the mouth will actually fix that. Yes, a wonderful product from JTX Industries. What?
What? I saw there's a label on the back. What is that?
Huh?
There's a label
On the back, there's an extra label.
No, it just says friend tape. Friend tape right there. So
Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
I thought it said enemy tape or something. Silly me.
That is actually a secondary product we have in R&D right now. That's enemy tape, and that is a completely different product. But yes,
Okay.
you can get friend tape now from JTX Industries. Bring your friends together and keep them where they need to be.
Wow.
Only $39.99. I'm practically giving this one away.
I mean, that's a good deal.
I'm giving it.
All right, look at. I want everyone to
I was waiting
look
for
at
somebody
this
to
map. Look at this map.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I was waiting for someone to
does
see
Soraya
enemy
just
tape
bounce?
on the back.
Because I would absolutely understand that.
Soraya
Kristen, you
doesn't
never
have a
feel
mini.
disappointed, man.
Of course.
Sorry,
I'm here.
that's
I was
hiding behind that rock.
Yeah.
Soraya jumps into the hole.
You know, wherever she will not encounter damage.
That is that is like a
That's a
deadly
mean
looking
bunch.
crew there.
Well, I mean,
We can take him.
but I will say
Can we? Optimus Prime is with us, I think.
during during his little like whiny speech, Brana is gonna do like a
Nice.
because he just
Vicious
tripped.
mockery on him. Can you
What
tell me the
color is
numbers?
changeling?
Green.
Okay.
What are the numbers associated with what colors?
I got 6 is red, 1
5
is
is
purple, 5 is yellow, 1 is green.
You said one twice.
Sorry, 2 is purple, 6 is red, 1 is green,
Wait, 2 is purple,
6 is red,
6 is red,
One
5 is yellow,
5 is yellow,
1 is green,
1 is green,
blue.
4 is pink.
Okay.
So that would make blue is 3.
Blue is 3. Cool, got it. Alright, so the changeling gets close. Can you hear me the dry erase one more time? Okay. I need to put what the book calls him.
You'll keep it because I'm not going to be making any
Yes,
edits.
cool. It's okay, and as he gets close, he fires off his spell. Okay, and he is going to attack Alibroth. He gets
I knew I should have gotten a better shield.
22. Does 22 hit?
Yeah, unfortunately it does.
22 hits.
I've got
He
old gear.
takes
22 even hits me.
What kind of spell is that?
If I had played, I wouldn't have gotten hit. Ooh.
He takes 28 necrotic damage. And the next attack on him has advantage.
Alright, 28 and applied. On me.
You still alive?
Has 30
You want to know my
feet.
hits? My
He's going to... Can he make it to Azra with 30 feet?
Which one's changing?
Green.
Green.
Or well,
15.
Yeah.
Yes.
Need numbers.
Yeah, he's going
I see
to
green.
run up to Azra and take an attack on her. 3 attacks on her, rather. The first one is a natural 19. So
Jesus. A natural 19, yeah, for sure. That's with Mage Armor.
does she have any resistances?
Not a little bit.
Okay, so she takes 18 damage and needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Which you're
Okay.
great at, right?
Wizard specialties, of
Yeah.
course.
You are blinded. Cass, can you track these?
Absolutely.
There's a blinded one in there.
You know, I've been blinded at the top of a fight before. I didn't have fun cat. That was
Well-
a bad time.
Unlucky. So, seeing that already blinds her, you know, I am gonna take my screen down
Smart.
because I can't see. Thank you very much. Okay.
We can see all your
Here's the
secrets.
changeling. He is up against me.
So he's going to take a swing on you. Natural 18. I don't roll this well.
That's
Apparently you
19.
do.
I'm assuming he has more than a +1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
He
a
gets me.
29.
Yeah, he hits me.
And roll a Constitution saving throw.
You said that was 18 damage for me, right?
Yes.
Rolled extremely poorly, so that's a 13.
You were blinded.
Okay.
And then he is... But where is Ronnie precisely?
He was sitting on that.
Okay. So he's going to take his third strike at Ronnie. Ooh, that is a
Wait,
19.
That will hit.
third, he hit me, Azra, and Octavia?
Yeah, he hit you with a spell.
He's also 17th level.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, unfortunately, he also leveled up.
You know
which-
what? I'm wrong. He can hit two of you, but the spell is the third one, so he doesn't.
Okay.
Can't get Ronnie. And that
I got a
is...
D&D
Wait, I'm so
thing
sorry.
wrong. All right.
Good job.
I can spend a key point and re-roll.
Saves.
Saves.
You guys will each get one,
Yeah.
like, kind
Absolutely,
of retcon
yeah.
thing, but go ahead.
That is a 17 for a total of 17 for a total of 26.
You're still blind. I'm joking. You're not blinded with the 26. Go
Okay.
ahead and take that ring off.
Okay.
That's the end of his turn. Octavia, it is your turn.
Alright,
Oh.
I am going to, there's a stone in front of me. This is disrespectful, but I'm going to jump off of it, kip up.
Nope.
I'm going to take my hands and with the fire that's already on them, kind of slash them across. I'm going to cast a wall of fire in front of all of these people.
Okay.
We got a monk with wall of fire?
Now
I'll never trick or treat.
it's just flavor that the fire's already there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
yeah,
fine.
no, but I am absolutely, casting wall of fire in front of all of these people. With obviously the fire facing them.
Fire doesn't face away, Cass. I assume. No. What is there a saving throw? And do they
There's
make it now?
not, oh, sorry. Yes, there is. When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dex saving throw. On a failed save, 5d8. On a successful save, half as much.
Okay. Well, Athmia. What's the DC?
The DC is my DC, so 19.
So, Athmia fails. Vivian, I assume succeeds. Vivian succeeds. Oh no, Vivian fails. Fails. Caiaphas. Succeeds. Raven. Fails.
So, quick question. How are we feeling about whether Ronnie should hit a support thing or immediately go to doing the most damage he can?
Excuse me. That's my job. Wreck shit. To quote Captain America in Avengers and Hulk, smash.
Oh, if the changeling lives through your round, I have plans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Killing things is a way of supporting us.
How much?
21 on a failed save.
Okay.
I can do.
I didn't roll. Amazing.
Did you?
Well, I didn't either, and as a result,
Lord.
only one of them succeeded.
So yeah, 11 on a successful, 21 on a fail.
Okay. So I messed up a little. This sixth one is can actually no. I'm wrong about that. The purple one can be. Nope, still wrong. Sorry. Yeah. The purple one, my bad, can be Soraya.
Okay.
And I don't have a marker for her, but you will have to protect her because she can do jack shit. So if she gets hit, it's bad.
Okay.
We will say, Alabroth, I'm going to go ahead and give you 5 revivified diamonds because he could have collected those.
Okay.
So just go ahead and start with those 5.
Cool. I don't think we really covered like. what
We
I had,
we
like-
didn't, and we still need to. But
Okay.
5 sounds
I-
good for now.
Got it.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Does Octavia? What else does Octavia do?
I'm having a little bit of trouble with the wording. I don't know if that was my action or not.
What does it say?
It says. Alright, hold on. It says you can spend 5 key points to cast Wall of Fire.
I'm
assume-
gonna assume that's
I
your
would assume
action.
that's my action.
Yeah.
Does that count as an attack action? Casting a spell counts as an attack, doesn't it?
Casting is not especially Wall of Fire. That's just you spend your whole action casting the spell.
Okay, so I don't have a bonus action to attack this guy in front of me,
Yeah.
right?
Because bonus action attacks you have to have done an attack action, and then you could add more with the bonus. Is that right?
Yeah, and this wouldn't count as an attack action.
No.
Okay. So I think that's all I do.
Most spells will, but
You have
Wall
to
of
make an
Fire
attack roll.
isn't.
That's fair. So that yeah, that's me.
Okay.
But I'm still right where I am.
You can do patient defense if you want.
No.
Okay. So that is the end of Octavia's turn. After Octavia's turn, the blue one
Okay.
is going to. Oh, she only took half damage because she has evasion. She is going to attack, roll to where Alabroth is. Oh, by the way, we're not going to retcon anything that's been done. This is difficult terrain, which I know doesn't affect Ronnie. But, yeah, in general, some of the graves are like open ground. It's just hard. So, difficult terrain. She is going to attack Alabroth. With her Soul Blade. That is a 29 to hit.
The fuck?
And
I should have gotten better armor.
25 psychic damage.
Oopies.
And make a intelligence saving throw and a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so 25 points of damage.
I couldn't find the notebook, but I have it now.
Okay, wisdom saving throw. That's going to be a 15.
That fails.
Intelligence. Well, that didn't stay in there, but that's going to be a 13.
Fails. So Alabroth is frightened of her. till the end of her next turn.
Oh,
And she is also going to use her mental assault. Expend the highest level spell slot you have
Oh!
with no effect.
Some spell sealing.
My target's changed a little bit, maybe.
expend it with no effect. So I just lost the ability to do night level spells.
Fuck, that sucks.
Oh, God. You're not Matt in this scenario. You're Brennan.
Yeah, fuck you guys!
Yeah.
Oh, right now she's
We're
golden.
not, we're not on the same team.
That does suck
I'm gonna kill
for
that dog.
you.
We are getting our asses kicked.
So, yeah, that happens.
Hey, I cast Wall of Fire.
Yeah.
And somehow this heifer made it through.
I
Yeah.
hurt her.
And that is...
Wait, should she have been able to... Never cast a spell.
There's going to be a lot of that going around today.
Yeah. There's gonna be a
Now,
lot of that for sure.
that is all she can do. Oh, no, it's not. She and the changeling switch places. There's some fuckery. You can thank Christian for this partially.
Oh?
How dare you?
I don't know how, just because I gave you flea mortals?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, that would do it.
Yeah.
And that is the end of her turn. The next up is Ronnie.
Run
I did not participate.
You should have.
How dare you?
I know.
You've made me a sad.
Yeah, you're the weird one, actually.
I don't think any of us at the table have any room to say anything. We are all
What, for
here.
being weirdos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a normal one. I don't know what you're talking about.
She's a regular everyday mom.
Cora, something to say to you.
Wait, are we talking about her or me?
You.
Oh. Yeah, no, I'm normal.
Yeah.
All
Miss
right.
Guy Fieri is normal.
I don't know why I took my glasses off.
Miss Fieri.
I took my glasses off to be intimidating. I can't see
I'm
her.
Ah.
I'm a proper woman.
There we go, I
Okay.
can see you.
I'm fully aware that you couldn't see me in the moment.
First thing that
Were you
Ronnie
marrying him
will
or
do
Frosted
is
Tips?
use his special ability.
Special ability.
Special.
Special sexy ability?
Depends.
We'll see.
I think it's sexy because it's new.
He's gonna use distance strike. He can teleport 10 feet whenever he makes an attack. He's gonna be back here.
You know that's 100% fair.
He's ranged.
Yeah.
And he is bonus action, planar warrior. A 24 and a 32 to hit.
Both hit.
Uh,
Who is he hitting? Wait.
he's aiming at the changeling.
Okay, yeah, both hit.
And what's 12 plus 9?
21.
21.
21 plus 5 is 26 of force damage.
Okay. We are half a round in, and he has taken nearly 60 or nearly 50 points of damage.
Good.
Fuck you.
Up. Fuck him up.
Is that the end of Ronnie's turn?
Yes.
S-H-U.
Okay, so after Ronnie is Brana.
Alright.
Stabbity stab stab.
Stabby time.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Bonk.
ASMR.
You have to kill
We're
yourself.
Alright, I would take 10 steps, or 10 steps, 10 feet.
Yep.
To get up? Since he's engaged with someone, it is time for maybe. No! No!
Is it a 1?
No, it went
Does it
from
go to a 20 then?
it went from a 17 and then rolled to a 3. And I have never.
I don't like your tray.
I hate your tray.
I hate it right now. I hate it so much.
Tray.
And I don't think I have advantage.
Another
on.
popular one in the 90s.
You don't, but you could
I think it's from
stand on the
the Californians.
snow reasonably. Like you could move to there and you could have flanked.
Well, I mean, I would have sneak attack either way because someone else is within 5 feet of him. But
Yeah.
Are you gonna hit him though?
yeah, that's where I'm upset.
Right, but you could
You can
flank
flank and
him.
get advantage.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
You're
yeah,
just
that's
gonna
reasonable.
retcon a
That's
little
just
bit.
a thing.
No, I rolled worse actually.
Okay.
So,
But that's just your attack. You still have a bonus attack on which you could get sneak attack. Because
Still have advantage.
Do you not have more than one attack
No.
as rogue?
no, you only have one attack. You can use your bonus action to attack again, but if I use my bonus action to attack again, I can't use sneak attack.
no, you can.
No, you can't. It is a bonus action.
Yeah, you can get sneak attack on a bonus action. You can get a sneak attack anywhere. Technically, you can get it on a reaction.
Sneak attack that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Because it's poorly
Do you want to
named.
borrow a die?
And since you have 2 short swords, like, you
True.
can get your offhand, like, attack.
I mean, that's better.
Still
22?
22 hits.
God. Alright then, sneak attacking this bitch.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Feels like the
There
number
must
be
be
high.
so many dice for that now.
96.
Wow!
5,
Yeah.
6, 7, 8.
96
Now-
dice.
Now my wall of fire.
Plus the
Please let them all
normal.
be 6s.
That's so many dice.
Oh, that sound is.
Why? And you're
Very
gonna make-
satisfying.
Why can't they all, if all of them are 6s?
And Macarena.
Let me go ahead and just like take all the other dice out of here. So
You don't need
I
them.
hear a rattlesnake.
Yeah. No, don't. Just
dice ASMR.
What?
Somebody's triggered by
There's some
stuff.
high numbers in there.
There
By the
are.
mention of them?
got Ben when she was 3.
I'm good.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
When I picture
Almost died.
strikes, I get
I don't
weird.
know how much that affects your deck.
Heard that.
No, I know it.
Yeah.
I know it was a bad time.
It was.
Cat almost died when she was 3 because she got bitten by a rose.
It's my first memory,
Ooh,
Yay!
that's way worse than my first one.
which was putting on makeup in your mom's friend's car.
I didn't put them. I don't think I was putting.
You
the
put it on the
makeup
seat, didn't
Yeah,
you?
I did put it on the white leather seats.
Do we know each other too well?
You're impressed, I remembered, Loki.
I am.
I was in a wedding.
She got the calculator out for the damage.
No, nice.
Let's go.
Yeah, no one fucks up a white leather interior like me.
42 points of damage.
How many?
42.
What the
Hey,
fuck?
yo.
He has taken 89 points of damage.
Only half of those were high numbers, by the way, so he,
Oh, yeah.
he can still do more. And hold on, before this is over, I'm going to use a soul trinket to use Whales from the Grave on
hell
him.
Yeah.
I can use it on him, and I can use it on her because of how Whales works now. And that's that's going to be another 5d6 of necrotic damage.
Okay.
So that's another 18 points of damage.
You
to
notice
him
that-
and 18 to her.
Which one?
18 necrotic to him and 18 necrotic to her.
Okay, you notice that on both of them, it does not affect them quite as much as you would like. They are hurt by it.
Yeah.
Damage is damages.
Yeah.
By the way, that is a total of 60 points of damage.
Holy shit.
Get wrecked, my guy.
That's not my guy.
Get wrecked, your guy. Is that better?
I don't know.
Did I do it?
Good job.
Thanks.
I am inching towards beating my high number from the last time we played.
Okay.
I sure hope you do.
Yeah, you have new
Yes.
goals.
7 levels on.
Yes.
We should be
Is
beating
that
some
the only
records
thing you're
here.
inching towards? Brian and Octavia haven't seen each other in a while.
Yeah, no.
Was there a tension that I missed this entire time?
Next up is the magenta or pink one.
Okay.
She is going to.
Uh-oh. Scorpion somebody? Get over
Get
here!
over here!
Well, you and Ronnie were trading letters. Were you trading other things with that?
She's going to run up. Let me see. How far can she get?
She should run nowhere.
She's
she
only
should run away.
20 feet from, like, Octavia. 15 from Brana. She could attack her own dude. That would only be...
That'd be great.
Or
That'd be
10
cool.
in difficult
She's
terrain.
going to
Always love a turncoat.
run up. Actually, before she does that, you notice that the changeling is fucking with something. And we're introducing villain actions. Hooray!
Oh,
So-
I don't like this game anymore.
She's the one in the yellow
Okay.
is going to teleport to the other side of Alabroth.
Gross.
Beep boop.
Yeah, she's going to teleport to flank Brana.
Gross.
And the one in the red is going to teleport to flank Octavia.
Even grosser.
Gotta be on this thing, but
Yeah.
can do.
Just put it beside. I can remember to flank.
Yeah, right. That's good.
Yeah, and then the one in the purple is going to go. She doesn't have to use her thing because she has advantage.
Purple
So-
Purple
Soraya.
Soraya now.
Yeah, sorry, pink, magenta.
Yes, okay.
She's going to
Magenta does this, though.
make
Looks more burgundy to me.
3 God
I'm so
Slayer
sorry.
attacks.
Oh, what?
What?
It doesn't matter, you guys aren't
I've never
gods.
played a campaign this high. I don't know what any of this means.
No,
Oh.
none of us do except Cat.
She crits on a 19.
Bummer!
So, blah, blah, blah.
Is she who targeting?
Smallpox, all
Oh,
enemies.
Plus
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
3 damage. Oh, she has advantage.
I don't think I can take a
Nope,
crit.
doesn't help.
I don't think you can.
Yeah, I've got.
Does a 20 hit Brana?
Yeah.
Okay. So she hits
Somebody hits
with
everybody.
Yeah.
2 of them. She does
8 damage.
Dodge. Dodge.
I do have uncanny dodge.
18. Okay. So that gives you what, half? No, there's no dodge for this.
That's
Right?
bullshit.
No,
Right?
Uncanny dodge is like once per turn you can have incoming damage
Yeah.
from an attack.
I thought you had to
That's-
be making a dexterity saving throw for that.
That's a different thing. That's evasion.
That's evasion.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you will take. That is
How much that movie is like?
18 plus 15 is 33, would be halved to 16. 16.
Right?
Oh, but she critted.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Double the
So
dice.
that would be
Do you want to roll the
18.
Yeah, well, I have
18 on the first plus 17 would be,
It's half of just one.
18 plus 17?
yeah,
35.
There you go.
If you have one of
35.
No.
35, 18 would be half to 25 points, and that is halved
Okay.
from that first attack. Plus, I think Brana is resistant to necrotic, so 2 points of necrotic. But that was all her attacks.
Alright, so 27.
Yeah, total. And that is her turn. After her turn is
I don't like the oof.
the yellow one, who's going to just something's okay. That is a 22 on the first one. 22 on the second one.
Hey, if we
Ooh.
kick it.
And like a 13 on the third one.
Yes, you can. Sorry.
I
So
can kick it?
Yes, you can.
Alabroth takes
Dude.
30 slashing damage.
What if you kick it?
That's the end of her turn. After that is Alabroth's turn.
Alright, give me a second. I gotta take 30 damage here. 30, so 124. Oops. Oh shit. That was wrong. Okay. Alright. I've been taking a beating. So that's the changeling in front of me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to grab him.
Yep.
Claws in his chest.
Yep. Which he deserves.
And I am going to cast Inflict Wounds at 8th level.
Hell yes! Inflict wounds at 8th level.
I need more. Hold on. Wait. Come on. That is going to be a 24 to hit.
That hits.
What dice do you need?
Can I have 4 more D4s?
D4s?
I'm sorry, D10s. Sorry.
Hey, that's so different.
How many?
I need
4 more D10s?
I need 2 more.
Here's 2.
Okay, thank you.
There's 2 pips in the
I know. It's not the same.
Alright, so.
Yeah.
That's why they have the
Holy
sheets, so
shit.
you know.
Oh, I like all those big
15, 19, you little bastard. 22, 9, 35. Holy shit, 43.
Let's
49. 58 points of necrotic damage. And when I do it, I like yell out when I do it.
So.
Whose dice was this?
That was mine.
Okay. Which one?
And so is the
This
red
one.
and blue.
Oh, red and blue?
You have it in your hand.
Okay.
There you go.
That's what mine. I
Where's
can't.
mine?
Here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I didn't have any D10s at my
I appreciate that.
It's all right.
Okay. How's he looking, DM?
He's looking on death's door.
Good.
Hell yeah.
Oh. Well, then hang on.
Oh, no.
Because I can still cantrip.
If you have a bonus action cantrip.
You know what? Actually, bonus action. I am going to. Never mind. Bonus action, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Channel Divinity.
Is that a bonus action?
Channel Divinity is a bonus
Yep.
action.
Okay.
And I have 85 hit points now to dole out to who needs them.
Are you going to give the changeling any?
Oh, he ain't getting shit.
No. Well, unfortunate.
I'm still well above half, and I don't think it can heal above half, right?
I'm still. I think I'm above half. Am I above? I don't know what half of this number is.
I just
I don't
got
do
blinded
that.
from my thing.
Is your breath weapon a bonus action?
No.
Oh,
I wish I totally spit in his face right now.
Yeah.
I am still above half. I've taken damage, but I'm.
How much damage are you down?
I feel kind of
How many?
20.
20 down? You get 20. How many are you down?
I just got blinded.
Okay.
You got
How many
hit.
are you down?
I'm only
so
down 18.
Sorry, I didn't.
Okay, you get
It was
18.
like
So that's
25.
48. Oh, I'm
think it
sorry,
was-
18.
Well,
No, that's
yeah,
some of it was type
45 is
HP. You
fair.
can only heal me. What is that? 8 plus 4, 12.
12.
Yeah.
Okay, you took how many again?
20.
20.
No.
So 32 points of healing went out to them.
took some.
Heal
I
your
took
damage.
some.
Heal your damage. And wait, so that's 85 minus 32. Damn. Hang on, I gotta get the calculator out.
Do you get to heal yourself with
Yeah, I can actually.
Okay, please do. Actually.
85 minus 32. 53 points of healing. I'm gonna go ahead and put on myself.
Good. Yes, please.
Oh,
Hello,
You
hello.
have to put the number
Hmm?
in. Click in the box in
There you
between,
go.
and then you put your.
I hate that it does that.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a silly belly.
Next. Apply changes. I am way back up. I did all of this without breaking his gaze, by the way. Like, busted him up and then healed everybody. And I look at him and just go, "You're not getting away today."
At the end of your turn, then
Should be Azra.
yeah, it almost is. Except
What?
the chick in the blue
Aw.
is going to use her villain action to
I don't like her.
yeah, you really shouldn't. Let me see. She's going to can she do that?
I'm
Let
gonna
me make
say
sure she can do that.
I mean, if it's up to me.
Oh, I burned an 8th level spell on that. Let me go ahead and take that off. Worth it.
Yeah. Hope y'all are having fun watching.
She is going to heal the changeling
No!
for.
Did she ask permission?
Yeah, did she ask permission?
From
I don't
us?
think
He
she
doesn't look way better, I'll tell you that.
Okay.
Good.
But he is healed somewhat. And that's the end of that. And then it's Azra's turn.
I mean, I will say, if she didn't already have a big target on her back from that psionic shit, she does now. You can heal? Time to go.
Azra is since Azra's still blinded. I assume if she gets a save, it's not till the end of her turn. And Azra is going to blind, and she's going to call to the changeling. Really, you come for me first, changeling? Draven can't protect you anymore, and she's going to go greater invisibility.
Oh!
So Azra cannot see
What?
that reaction, but Alibroth, make an insight check for me.
Insight. I'll get the reader.
I can see him. Can I make one too?
That's a 21.
Ooh.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I can't see his face.
I mean, I can
I
see.
mean, only ever roll back.
I'm going to say because you're directly.
But
11. Not it.
Okay, so you can't see him well. It kind of makes sense that Alibroth being right in front of him. You see the changeling who seemed to be very focused on you turn at that to watch Azra disappear.
Yeah.
Put the invisible ring on her.
Oh, we have invisible.
Absolutely.
Nice.
I
see it.
I love that
Is there
we've
a
had...
bless ring in there?
There
I
is
believe so.
not, I don't think. Maybe.
Okay, never mind.
And then Azra is bravely
No, I
going
see it.
to move behind a
No,
rock.
but I could
Yeah.
reuse.
Don't worry about it.
You can, I'll give you half
Well,
cover.
It's more the range. It's got,
Well,
it's
she-
got quite a bit
she's
of
also
range. Like, I can
invisible.
still hit everybody.
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
this.
Oh, that's true. Disadvantage.
So
I
yeah,
just
if
really
you
want to
want to
That's just
put
for
a ring,
us.
it's just like-
For
Yeah.
flavor.
Yeah. Yeah.
That-
She's gonna fumble. She's gonna trip backwards over the rock and then hide behind
I
there.
was gonna use you for flanking.
I can't help. I can't see.
That's the end of her turn, yes?
That is the end. Do I get a save for the blindness?
You don't get a save for the blindness, I
Motherfucker.
don't think. I
What am I
think it just
doing?
ends on her. On
Yeah, I
the
would have done.
changeling's next turn.
Oh, goody.
Yeah. So
Or,
after that,
or if he dies.
that is
I
also
mean,
true.
who dies?
If the changeling dies, doesn't it go away?
So
I'm willing to test this theory. Let's find
Or
out.
maybe it never ends because he never gets an end of his next turn, so I'm never cured.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Ronna can get you some tips. on
Guess what the
like
next 10 episodes are about.
So the guy the red guy
Okay.
takes an attack on Soraya.
Mother.
No.
Well, let's see if he crits. No, he hits. He hits. And he hits.
This.
Soraya fucking is done. She is unconscious.
Okay. Better than dead.
Unconscious. Oh,
Oh no.
and has failed 2 death saving throws because he hit her when she was down. But she technically hasn't failed 3, and I haven't rolled initiative for her. Yeah, and she's gonna go after him. As it turns
Alabroth
out.
gets visibly distressed about this one.
Yeah.
you got enough for 2 true
Can you
resurrections?
knock her down?
She wouldn't need. She would just need Revivify, which is not.
Oh, that's true.
Like,
Depends on how long this
crazy.
takes. Can
It
the
takes upwards
hey,
of a minute.
She's
you punch
dead.
punch?
What?
Her turn. She rolled a 2. She has a -1 to initiative,
Yeah.
Okay.
and she got hit while she was down. She's dead.
That was so fast.
Yeah, it happens that way. We are back to the top of the round. At the top of the round, the changeling is.
He just bounces. He's like, stop.
You better bounce in a way that breaks all of his bones.
I mean, I got a whole.
He's not getting out of it.
I really should have made a grapple action on him.
Yeah.
It was mainly just to touch him to do,
Your thing was good.
yeah,
Yeah,
to
he's,
inflict wounds, but claws.
I mean, don't your claws do damage?
I mean, in theory, yeah, but it's
he's
more
gonna keep going on Elbroth, actually. That's
bastard.
a 29. That's a nat 1.
You said a 29?
29 on the first.
Holy shit!
Nat 1 and a 19. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah, unfortunately, it does.
Okay.
I have shitty gear.
So he does 36 damage total with both of those attacks, and make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, it's done. All right, you said 36. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
And con save. What is it called? Should be pretty good. That's going to be a 23.
Okay, he is not blinded, and he, with his bonus action, he does heal himself a little more, but he still looks less than half. That is the end of his turn. After his turn is Octavia.
So this twat right in front of me, I'm gonna go ahead and attack her.
Okay.
Sarah, there's no way I can get advantage. 6 plus 14 is 20.
20 just hits.
Stunning strike.
Okay. She doesn't have a crazy con bonus. So. That's an 11.
Yeah, no, she's stunned.
Okay.
She also takes
Come on.
7 plus 8,
Come on.
15 points of damage, but that's not the point. The point is that she's stunned.
Let's go.
She's already down. Should I just waste this girl? Or should I make sure that this guy can't do anything else either?
No
I'm
mercy.
gonna go ahead and keep wailing on this chick.
waste her.
Yeah, wait, destroy
Yeah,
her.
I think because she's stunned already, I get advantage.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Okay. So the next one is 15 plus 14
Yeah.
is 29.
Come on. Come
That's
on.
only 2. 2 plus 8 is 10. Another 10 points of damage. This is 1, 2. I'm going to do flurry blow, so I have another 2 attacks. 17 plus way too much. To hit is another 15 points of damage.
Okay.
And then that is a natural 20.
Oh.
Which means I get a key point back. Because of my glove.
Oh.
Nice.
So that is another 8 plus 8, 16 points of damage. That is my turn. I do
Go
get
on.
a key point back.
Okay.
So,
When you stun her,
yeah,
which you do,
yeah.
you feel something pierce your mind, which you are not used
What the
to.
hell is it?
That's something in the kitchen.
Oh.
Uh,
Sounds like it's in there.
but you
Yeah, I
just
did.
you know that something's up in there, and you don't feel great about that.
Yeah, I feel it. It disturbs me, but I don't care. I punch her. I take her head and I slam it into my knee, and then I take her and kind of shift. Are we saying shift? I slam her head into the headstone behind her.
She is kind of enraged by that at the end of your
She
turn.
should be kind of dead by now.
That's a lot of
Yeah,
head
she
trauma.
auto crits on you.
What?
Bummer.
Yeah, and that is going to be a
How does she auto crit? She's stunned. Okay.
she auto
okay,
crits
yeah.
on you. And I did, because she was stunned, make her roll for it. She's not going to get her turn.
Okay.
But she does do
What do my things stop playing? I don't-
Yeah, the tune stopped.
25 minus 8 is 17.
6.
Huh? 25 minus 8.
Oh, sorry.
17.
24. My bad.
So that's 42 points of damage.
You know, I don't like it when that happens to me.
But she is stunned.
Okay.
After Octavia is her turn, she is stunned. So she was skipping her and going to Ronnie.
Yeah, right.
Ronnie!
Are you feeling dexterous?
Come on. Hey,
Quite, yeah.
wreck it, Ronnie.
She calls you a name back that is not nice, but she also is stunned. So she's like, we're going to leave it there. We'll see you next Tuesday.
You have to say it with gusto or don't
Bonus
say it at all.
action.
She tried, but she was so stunned. She's like,
Brana doesn't care.
yeah. If you're going to use that word,
Where's lightning
use it
arrow?
aggressively and use it right.
You're gonna need to roll a dex save.
Yeah. I'm pretty good.
Okay.
Oh, and at the end of her, I don't remember who casted blindness, but Azra is no longer blind.
Ayo! I think you said it was the changeling.
I think it was.
Yeah, because the changeling is who came up and attacked me.
Yeah.
So let's get this shit out of here.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
They're nice to have, though.
Yeah, those are so cool. I love them.
That was also, yeah, that was Joseph. This was Joseph. Like,
Nice, nice.
we
Nice.
bought a lot of stuff off Joseph.
Thank you, Joseph.
Shout out to Joseph.
But this was Christian, so all the bad things that are happening to you, you can thank Christian.
Shout at me.
After the
Get
session, the
Christian.
mics will pick up a lot more than is allowed on YouTube. If I'm
It's gonna sound like grunting, but that's mostly grunts of pain from Christian.
There's gonna be liberal use of the word she tried to use.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Ronnie.
I guess it depends on what you're saving throw.
Now, since I'm using lightning arrow, the way that this works is if I miss her, she still takes half damage.
Nice.
And if I
Okay.
hit her, she takes full. And anyone within, I think it's 5 foot. I'll have to look at it again in a minute.
Let's say 5 feet
her
from now.
has to do a saving throw or take half damage.
Okay.
18 on the first
18
for that chick who
misses.
fucked Octavia. Okay, so still 2.
She doesn't roll a save.
Well, she's
I
stunned.
I
She
missed
probably.
one shot.
Oh, my bad.
And then 27 on the second one.
That hits.
So you defo hit me, but I also go like it. So it's okay.
Yeah, nobody has PTSD from Octavia, indicating that it was fine.
Oh, I did do that, and it was quite bad. Yeah.
From the store.
Listen, we're a traumatized group.
Yeah. There's no one in this
It's
group.
literally the last thing I said, wasn't it?
Everything's alright. It's gonna be alright.
Give a deal.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Rana remembers. Rana and Ronnie both remember very detailed.
Okay, she takes 31 points of lightning damage.
Ooh.
I take 15.
Yes.
She looks very rough.
Good.
Not quite down, but yeah.
Her turn will come.
Is that the end of Ronnie's turn?
I am checking. Just a sec.
I was trying to read it like it was upside down. I was like, what's...
Oh, baby girl.
Because the D looked like a P, and I was
Yeah.
like, pen up what? And then I was like, oh, that's stun. I don't know if that's dyslexia or just being stupid.
I'm throwing out some of my dice.
Okay, I want to make a pitch.
Sure.
My distant strike is a thing I can just do.
Okay.
There's not a limit on how many times I'm allowed to do it according to this. Can I take a jump, teleport above her, and just drop on her?
Yes.
I'm gonna do that.
How far above her? Because you're going to take fall damage, but you
That's
could
fine.
do damage as well.
Yeah, the point is to do the damage. It's only a teleport of 10 feet. I'm going to make a jump out to here,
Ron's
and then
gonna
just
Yeah.
drop right on her.
curb
Okay.
stomp someone.
Yeah.
The point is to try and curb
He's
stomp
doing,
her.
he's doing
American
a literal.
History X.
He's literally
Yeah,
doing a
if-
flying elbow drop on this bitch.
Yeah, like if I can get
Finn
it,
Balor's
it's
coup de
literally
grace.
boot on her face, foot against rock.
Love it.
Roll. I'm going to give you 3d6 instead of 2. Roll 3d6. And you could take her down.
Let's go.
12 points of damage.
She's down.
Take it off the board.
First kill.
Yes.
So, yeah,
Right,
go ahead and
right.
take her off. They're not gonna revive each other. Like,
I do like that confirmation, actually.
I'm just like,
Love that for
no,
us.
too
Love
much.
that for
So she is down. And after that, it is Brana's turn.
All right. Brana's gonna go angel mode.
Okay.
Magical.
Octavia gets turned.
Magical girl transformation.
Magical girl transformation. The wings come out from that little heart cut out in the back. That's why
Oh,
it's there.
it's precious.
And I'm
Familiar.
That twing sound.
yeah. You hear like the Sailor Moon theme playing, complete with sound effects.
Obviously, that was the vibe, right?
Obviously, and he's gonna take a stab at the changeling with a fan.
Yep.
It's not gonna be sneak attack, but that's fine.
Flanked.
Oh wait, no, because sneak attack's not a bonus action.
That's just something that applies the
When
first
you
time
hit.
with
Yeah.
flanking.
Okay, well then,
Oh,
that's gonna be.
I was in Cat's camera. Like,
a 27 to hit.
That will hit.
So that's still with sneak attack.
Yes.
All right. Get ready for. Let me just go ahead and get my calculator out.
It's still in there. Okay. It's more me than Mia.
Yeah, but still,
I am, or at least I was a little bit like at the edge of the
Ooh,
camera.
it's a pretty good roll.
That was a meaty roll.
Come on. Come on.
Does that math be
I
math?
see a 6 in there. That's some 5s. Oh,
Devil's number.
oh. 2 6s, 2 5s, 2. Sorry.
Hold on. So that's 37 points of normal damage.
Oof, okay.
There's.
That's not it
No,
though.
I'm snooping.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm in angel form, he also takes an extra 6 radiant damage. So if he takes full radiant damage,
He's a bad guy, so that's double, right?
He is not
Then that's a total-
resistant to it.
then that is a total of 43 points of damage.
Which he's resistant to.
How many?
43.
Holy shit. Do you get another one?
Okay.
No, because I went angel mode.
Oh.
Bless you.
Bless you.
He is back to looking extremely rough.
Now, I'm gonna make a pitch.
Yeah.
Does the person behind me, does the fact that I just went into it, like, turned into a fucking angel, does that, like, intimidate them at all?
Ooh.
Let's
Freak
see.
him out a little bit.
Freak them out a little bit?
Person.
I thought it was going to be like a Power Rangers moment with the explosion behind them, like damages someone.
Hey, that's a reference that we all get.
Yes, it does. They are frightened of you.
Good.
And yeah,
just
When they hit the wharf, there always be like a big explosion.
not doing really that well.
They picked the wrong person to try and inherit.
Viv, and after your turn actually is her turn,
Oh, okay.
she's going to bounce.
I didn't get paid enough
So
for
just
this
remove
shit.
her off the board.
Yep,
Define bouncing?
she's leaving.
What, like running away?
Yes.
Okay.
She
I
runs
can't
back
counterspell the move action.
into. She disengages and runs.
I didn't get paid enough for this shit here.
Honestly, respect.
Yeah.
Uh,
You came in expecting to fight a bunch of adventurers, and then an angel showed up. And
Got this dude with wings popping out of his back and some damn ninja.
Some rando bitch cast wall of fire, like nothing.
Like, random bitch not only cast wall of fire, but then curb stomped a bitch into a tombstone, and
this
then
dude just
the-
curb stomped.
I don't even know what she is.
Then a smurf from the fucking wall just like teleports above her, and then like power drives her.
Red.
Big ass dragonborn
It's not
grabbing
even
people and
pop-up.
just putting inflict wounds on people. I'm out.
Yeah.
Lightning
Okay.
arrow is also a concentration spell, so
Yes,
like he
but-
did that looking kind of like Thor in Thor Ragnarok. Just
Yeah, there's
lit
a,
up.
there is so much that happened in the span of between her last turn and this turn that she just went, you know what? This isn't worth
Bad
it.
idea.
does an 18 hit you, Alabroth?
That is right at my armor class.
The one in the yellow misses 2 of her attacks,
Okay, but
but the third is a crit,
what?
which is her crits suck.
See about that.
Plus 8 would be 7. 22 slashing damage.
That's actually not bad.
No, that kind
For a crit, that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a crit that sucks.
That,
Cool.
and does she have this? She doesn't have that. Yeah, that is the end of her turn.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna say no.
I will re-look at it later,
Okay.
but I don't think. We'll see. but not for now.
No.
Okay, at the
Actually, it's not a
end
sport.
of Alabroth's
Rules
turn. It is Alabroth's turn.
Okay then.
Changeling's still there.
I'm gonna grip him again.
Do it again.
My crystal ball.
Another
That's what
one.
I've asked.
I was wondering if I could split summon aberration.
That's not good.
It's a custom rules without her.
You are still flanking with Brana, so you have
You
advantage.
do have advantage. You can roll again.
Okay. I
I
mean,
understand.
does an 18 hit?
No.
Okay, then I need to roll again. All right. Does a 20? I'm sorry. 22 hit.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna do inflict wounds again. I require 3 more D10s.
D10s.
Eh?
D10.
Look at your sharp,
D10,
pointy
D10.
dice.
I
Yeah, I need
know.
just one more. Just one more.
Like, look at this D4. This is so much
Okay.
more deadly.
Oh yeah.
Dude, when I first got my first crystal dice, like, yeah.
All right. One of them's
Sharp edge.
10, 12, 20, 5, 29. Ooh, 38, 41, 50 points of necrotic damage. With
He
inflict wounds.
spits in your face and collapses. He
And I throw his carcass down.
is unconscious, bleeding out.
I'm gonna just. Like,
Yeah.
I know he's not dead, but like, I was gonna leave his corpse on
Yeah.
there anyway. For us.
Does Alabroth do anything else?
Bonus action, spiritual weapon.
You can't cast spiritual
Oh.
weapon.
I can cast, I just can't attack.
No, but when you cast it, it does attack.
Oh, okay, then never mind. I'll
yeah.
do spiritual weapon. Hey,
Because you spend your action to summon it, and then future turns it's just a bonus action. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
direct
it's a
it.
bonus action, but he cast inflict wounds.
That's true.
yeah, and
that's
I
right. That's
killed
right.
that dude. So,
Worth it.
how's everybody's health looking?
Still
I'm
next.
fine.
I'm good.
I've not been hit.
No,
I'm
she's done some
invisible.
I need to
fair.
get over to Soraya, and he's dead.
You can move. You will provoke an opportunity attack from the chicken yellow.
The chicken yellow.
I thought you said the chicken.
Oh crap!
Yeah, chicken yellow.
I forgot she was there.
It's a cousin of chicken.
Well, it's just it is
Well, I
a
spelled-
single attack.
Hmm?
It is a single attack.
I
It's
should
not
just-
Probably cast
likely
it.
to be
Probably
that
not.
bad.
I
It's
should
not
just
probably
hit her.
crazy.
I should just hit her. Nah.
I don't think you can.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to run over towards Surya
Okay,
and
so
take your dice roll, please.
Oh yes.
she hits a nat 20.
Are you
Holy
fucking
shit,
kidding?
Cat.
It's a single scimitar attack. It was one of the weaker ones.
Okay,
It
I'll
is
eat that.
Still
You've got the hit points for it.
yeah, it's it is 27 points,
Okay,
but that's it.
I'm
Small
good.
price.
Yeah.
Remember-
Well then, can I bonus action for Channel Divinity since I didn't use my bonus action?
I think if you bonus, yeah, if it's a bonus action, you can.
All right, I'll Channel Divinity. Anybody want some healing? I got 85 to spare.
I'm good.
Good.
No one needs any?
Quite nice for me.
Huh?
52
You need 52?
out of 135. So,
How many you want?
however many goes up to.
Are you below half?
Yeah.
I got 85
Oh,
to
then-
spare.
So half of 135 would be like
67.
You get
Yeah.
you get 45. 45 healing points. I'll take those.
she can't take that much.
Oh,
But-
She can take like 15.
15?
Because she can only get to half with the bonus.
Oh,
Or
okay.
with the- that.
Yeah.
15.
Okay.
The question is, can he give Azra any?
No,
Yeah,
we couldn't have done that earlier, but we weren't going to call the rule. We'll do that later.
Yeah, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Love it. Thank you very much.
How many did you take?
15.
15? Okay, so 85.
So I
that
got
leaves
distracted
60
looking
for
at
me.
the sparklies swirling in my dice and
Absolutely fair.
not paying attention to whomst you. I understand now.
Yeah.
Everything makes sense.
Okay, so he moves to Soraya. Can somebody move him by Soraya?
Absolutely.
All right, that
5,
brings me
10,
back up quite a bit.
20.
I need to get some better gear.
Probably 40 movement. Yeah.
I seem to be missing.
What is your movement?
My movement is 30.
You got that.
There instead, I think.
Yeah, because he can move through allies.
Yeah.
It is the guy in the red's turn.
Okay.
He runs.
Oh,
He
there's someone in
runs?
between me and
He also
Oh,
bounces.
just kidding. No, it's Azra's turn.
yeah.
Yeah.
Azra is going to step up onto the top of the rock, and still fully invisible. She's going to take her crystal ball out of her sack, and she's going to split cast Firebolt using a second level spell slot. So she's going to hit both of them, making an attack roll for 4d10
Okay.
if she hits.
Let's fucking go.
Ba-ba-ba-bam. Oh no. Okay, so that is plus 14 to hit. Blue is going to target them. Other is going to target them. Yeah, that's a 15 and a 16 plus 14 each.
Yeah.
So the 4d10 will do yellow first. That's 13, and that's 26 total fire damage to yellow, and then to red is 8 and 11, 19 to red.
Okay. They are both looking rough-ish. They're not quite bloodied, but they're looking bad. Does Azra do anything else?
She doesn't have any useful bonus actions right now, so I think she is good to go. But because greater invisibility, she remains invisible even after casting that.
Oh, wow.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, greater invisibility, you don't leave it. You're just invisible for a minute.
Yeah.
That's it.
Much
Hell yeah.
Oh wait, theoretically I should have had advantage on those attacks, right? Because I'm invisible. You have advantage attacking people that can't see you.
Do you?
I mean, they can't see it.
Yeah, go ahead and roll and
So
see if you
just,
crit.
Yeah, just to see if I crit. Still blue for crit, red for crit. No crits, so we're all good.
Okay. So at the end of Azra's turn, the one in the red is like...
I think she'll probably just covert, since invisible, she'll just move over here so that if people try targeting over there, she's not even there.
Yeah.
I can't make it that far though. How far is your movement?
I think it's 30. It's the normal movement. So
This is difficult terrain.
Yeah.
all difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Then I'll just stop right here then. So
Okay.
they'll aim right there and just go over. Hopefully.
Well, the guy in the red does not aim. He bounces. He, kind of with surprising athleticism that has not come up before, climbs over the wall and bounces.
Big ass dragon ball
Yeah.
ran over by him. So, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can't see what's hitting
He
him
sees
right
Alba
now,
go,
and that's not cool.
across the battlefield.
Not only does he see Albroth running, he gets hit from invisible fire.
Yeah.
He's fucking done.
Dragonborn, fire. I just don't need to be here anymore. Everybody,
Yeah.
who knows what's going on here?
It is the changeling's turn. He makes his death save.
Gross.
But that's all he can do. It is Octavia's turn.
Do I see the changeling still struggling
Yep.
for life?
Yep.
End his struggle.
Leave a little of it for
How does
me.
I see her eyeballing him and go, Octavia.
how does the yellow guy look? Does he look like he's maybe leaving?
He doesn't seem to have a lot of will. You got the feeling that
He's not going to make a brave last
that-
stand
He's the
alone.
last man standing.
the blue-based chick and the changeling were maybe the leaders.
Yeah, then I'm gonna make my way over to the changeling and curb stomp his face into the ground.
And make an attack roll.
Advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, advantage.
What's he gonna do to stop you?
So that's a natural 20,
Oh!
Hey yo.
which I think makes him fail 2.
Yep.
Just hitting already makes him fail too. A natural
Yeah.
20 is an insta kill for someone who's
I mean-
death saves.
His head
I
just
think-
exploded.
It's an auto crit, which
Would be.
Oh, auto crits
So-
if you hit anyway. So,
So
yeah.
my next
Yeah.
one would be a 12 plus 14, which is a 26.
yeah,
Another, I think, auto crit.
I mean,
yeah. Like you
Yeah,
have to
so it
hit
has auto-
downed people twice
Yeah.
to finish.
So
That's
I do curb stomp his face in the ground.
He looks up at you and he's like, right before you come down on his face again, he's like, you know, the funny thing is we weren't even looking for you.
Don't give a shit.
And with that, Octavia curb stomps the changeling, finishing what Alabroth had started today. And after her turn,
Can I roll do I hear that line?
yeah, sure,
Can I roll an insight
yeah.
to see if I understand?
I have something before it's your turn.
No,
It's a quick.
I don't understand.
Fair enough.
You had a thing with him?
Yeah.
Well, at the end of Octavia's turn, that one's going to leave with the villain action that she has.
Yeah. Once the changeling is officially dead, Ron is going to hold out his hand, and in his hand forms a little black pearl.
I'm going to give you double whatever you can use that for on this guy. He's
hell
a
yeah.
big guy from the beginning of the campaign whose spirit you have desperately wanted to not be around anymore.
Yeah. So something around this size just forms in Brana's hand.
Noted.
I wonder how Alabroth feels about that.
Puts it in his pocket.
And with that, the whole ass thing that you guys were trying to do, at least one part of it, is completed. You are out of combat.
Alabroth achieved. We'll probably achieve both of his.
We're out of combat?
values.
You're out
Yeah.
of combat.
Can I do revivify?
Yes.
I revivify Soraya.
She opens her eyes and she goes, "That fucking sucks."
And I
That happens to you guys? I
ignore
hated
and
that.
just kind of, just like hug her,
if she,
and I get up.
if she needs any healing, I'll take care of it. You get rocked.
I walk. No, I just did revivify. I walk over to the changeling's body. Octavia's still standing over there, right?
Oh, for sure.
And I just kind of look at her and just go like, and just start, and tears start pouring down.
Octavia is visibly uncomfortable.
Brana.
Then I grab the changeling's ankle, drag him over to Rock's grave, and with the strength of a dragonborn, throw his ass in there, and just yell, "Who's got fire?"
Soraya creates bonfire on top of him.
I think we both got plenty.
I think
no,
she should be allowed that though.
I,
Soraya.
Oh,
Well,
sure.
Cousin,
Oh yeah. Let me switch back to
cousin,
meow.
if you would.
Well, I don't have nearly the relationship with the changeling that you all have. You clearly can do fire now. Would you like to? I pass the honors.
Someone burn him.
Soraya lit him
Both
on
of y'all
fire
do it. I don't
Yeah,
care.
Soraya's already lit him on fire.
and is sitting at the open grave crying.
Yep.
Brana will walk over and like.
She's like, it was this guy. It was this guy.
Yes.
Alabroth kind of just drops to his knees, and now he's visibly crying.
She's like, she
Ronnie will come hug you.
I'll take it.
She gets up after a second and goes over to Alabroth. She gives him a big hug and she's like, we don't know if Rock's going to be willing to come back. I can't imagine Pebbles not having anybody. Thank you so much.
I start casting the spell. I start casting Resurrection, like I've just kind of stopped and...
Do you have the slot?
I do have the slot for Resurrection. It is a 7th level spell. I did not burn anything 7th level.
Dope.
Yeah, and I'll walk, like I'll give her a pat and like.
The
walk.
Revivify was a 3rd level, so I did burn that.
Yeah, I didn't know if he took the only slot you could use.
Nope, that was true. That would have been true resurrection.
Okay.
But
So
the resurrection is
Whole
gonna.
other mess.
It's gonna take. That one's gonna take it out of me. So.
Yeah.
I start hitting it and start.
Is he didn't lose the spell slot that he when he first started they got disrupted.
yeah, that's what I was asking, and no,
Oh.
it's a 7th level that he needs.
I start casting it and I'm looking for him. I'm trying to see if he wants to come back.
Like, it's going to take an hour. So
And I'm kind of in a trance while I do it. So y'all.
Soraya's kind of like, just kind of sitting there. She, eventually she starts asking Brana questions, I think, about what specifically they need to do for, like, a ritual.
Yeah, and he'll explain the ritual to her,
I'm just.
but they, nobody else has to really do anything right now.
She starts sharing some of her favorite memories. She thought Rock was a total prick when she met him, because she grew up very guarded with a cruel family. And so his simple, insight and questions she took as sarcastic at first. But he was apparently smitten with her, and he kept coming back and bringing her the simplest little things. Like, he would scramble eggs and bring them and just leave them on her porch every day. Till she expected them every day. And she talked about how when she was pregnant with Pebbles and it got really, crampy, he would give her massages, and she had to keep telling him to go harder.
Aww.
Because he was so scared to hurt her. And she's like, which was crazy because, I can take it, but he would always touch me like I'm a flower. And she's like, which is the shame because when he would really it could really help. And just sharing memory after memory. And she's crying and she's smiling and she's just talking about how much he means to her. And she's like, if he doesn't want to come back now, then I'm sure that he has a reason. The Rock that I had would always want to be there. So if he doesn't choose to come back, there's a reason why not. And I'll be with him again someday. And looks back at Alabroth, who she recognizes to be in a trance, and says, but not today. I'm not dying today. Not dying until Pebbles would be okay. She's like, oh fuck, Pebbles. She's got him. It's fine. It's fine.
It's like 1 a.m. So
Yeah,
fine.
he gets up hungry all the time, but Diane makes, decent food.
No, I did that when I was a kid. I didn't get food. Yeah.
I think she means that she doesn't get food in the middle of the night.
Yes.
Not that
I'm
she
hoping that is the end of the sentence.
Considered inappropriate.
Sure, eating when you're hungry.
Just, you know.
Ma and Dad always left out fruit on the table, so if we got hungry in the night, we could just have an apple or something.
My dad had fruit out on the table too.
And jerky. Your dad always had jerky.
But that's smart.
So you guys sense that Alabroth is getting towards the end of his ritual. Do any of you have anything you want to say, or any way to entreaty to ask Rock if he'd like to come back?
Gonna miss the joy. It'd be nice to see the joy on his face as he brings us another pineapple.
He was so proud of those pineapples. I kept telling him people need silverware to eat a pineapple.
At least a knife.
Talent.
Sure.
I think you're important in this. This is your area.
He walks over to Alabroth. He's trying to he kind of asks the voices, how do I help this?
How do you think Brana could help?
Well, likely it's more of an astral kind of projection, so I could see.
Wait!
Uh-huh.
Wait.
I've conveniently just
Wait.
provided this.
I think I have something. Hold on.
Level 17!
I have to make sure I read the spell right.
Okay. What do you think the hour's like for Alabroth as a whole? Like, you got an unexpected
Loss.
kill on your revenge.
Can kind of come full circle here. But we're not done yet. There's still one more. Still one more thing to do. I gotta find this guy. I need him to come back to life. I need to make sure that he's willing to do this. He has a family that's waiting for him.
I don't.
And now I know that he'll be safe if I do it. Because believe me, the thought was there that he'd just kill him again.
Oh, no.
Just to make things miserable.
Just to ruin our day.
Mhm.
I have something, but it doesn't work the way I was thinking it did.
What if it did? Pretend it does just for right now.
Oh, right? So, Ron is obviously not in angel mode anymore. That dissipated already.
Mm-hmm.
But you do see him walk over to Alabroth, and he puts his hands on his shoulders, and you watch as he turns into a ghost. He is no longer in a solid form. He is now very ghosty, and he can take a little step into the astral plane.
Mm-hmm.
This is really anything but a nat 1. So he steps into the astral plane, and he's kind of looking around. It's weird how precious this NPC immediately was to you guys, and for a while he doesn't see very much. You see so many just stars. He's walking kind of like the moon, looking kind of gray and flat, and then he sees something out of the corner of his eye, and as he concentrates on it, it steps closer and closer to him, he sees Rock. And Rock looks even more confused, if that's possible. And Rock actually approaches Brana and says, "You look familiar.
I was the one with the...
Have you seen my son?"
Oh, yes, I have. I was actually wondering if you wanted me to guide you home.
I can't find it.
Your son?
I don't know where I am.
It's hard to explain, but your son is at home. If you want to go to him, I can
Am I
take you.
dead?
Yes. Yes.
He kind of sinks to his knees, and he's looks up at you, and he's just "You can help me talk to my son?"
I can do more than that. I can take you back to your son. If that's what you'd like.
He stands up and just holds your hand.
Ron is trying not to cry. Because I'm
Cat's not. Cat's fine.
He gladly takes his hand and he guides him back.
So you watch as ghosty Brana, you can see his lips move, but you can't hear what he's saying or see who he's looking at. And then Brana just kind of holds out his hand, and you see the ashes that are now mixed with kind of, you've taken the lid off and kind of blend and reform rock. Soraya almost falls through him. She tackles him fast. And you can't hear any of their conversation except little bits of pebbles and murmurings of affection and whatever, and Rock is back.
Upon the completion of the spell, Alabroth just kind of and falls back, just trying to catch his breath. And
I think Alabroth feels a new level of exhaustion he's never felt before.
And I'm looking around. Did it work? Did it work?
Brana has caught you.
I'm trying to focus my eyes and just try to see see where he is, and just because it's dark probably by now, and
they're kind of rolling around beside you, but not gross rolling around. Just
joyous roll.
She did tackle him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get up. I don't know if I can just yet, but
Brana's gonna
Rock can't get up either. But yeah, Soraya, with her one hit point, all of a sudden springs up and takes off towards her home. And in a time you would not believe possible, she's carrying her sleeping boy. He is huge compared to how big he was.
they grow fast.
Yeah. And Rock is kind of trying to get up, but he's super, super exhausted. But when he sees his son, he puts his hands on a couple gravestones and he stands up. And I think actually we are going to cut off right there. We didn't get to some of the lore, but I think that's a good thing. You watch the family reunite. You go back and have hot chocolate and chill out until about half an hour later they want to retire.
So do we.
Yeah.
Especially Oliver.
Yeah, y'all probably have to halfway drag his ass back.
Yeah.
Good thing there's 4 of us.
And there are rooms
And
there.
we can barely manage it.
Soraya
Ronnie's fine.
makes a half-hearted joke about charging you for the rooms, but will not take your money. And you guys get put up for the night. And we're going to pick up there the next day.
Yay.
Good session. We had a lot to get through. Thank you for hanging in there with us later than our normal session time. But Mia's hair looks fantastic.
It does. It's gorgeous.
And we will pick back up about 2 weeks from now. Thank you, everybody. And as we always say around here, keep on nerding.
Freeze frame.
Freeze frame. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.